Oh. What leaning tower?
Of Cheez-It.
Oh, Cheez-It?
Of Cheez-It.
Is that like
the
really
one dude
smelly in the summer,
well,
I'd imagine?
the one dude from the Goofy movie. He's like, doesn't he make the leaning tower of Cheez-It out of
yeah.
the Easy? Yeah. I've never actually seen that movie in its entirety. I know, blasphemy.
It's not. I really enjoyed it as a child, and I think it still holds up because it's a story about as much as being a father as learning to appreciate your father, even though he's a goofball. For all his faults.
I feel like that's like that description right there.
Yeah.
Is pretty much rare exports in a nutshell.
Essentially, yeah. I need a napkin. I spilled myself. Hey, thanks. Meow, 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 meow. We're live. Oh, hello. It's just me. Because Ed went out to get up some, or get up some. What am I talking about? He went to get.
Can you hear me?
Some napkins. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Am I as loud as Eddie was?
You're a little bit quieter, but I don't know if that's because you're talking quieter.
Yeah, a little of both.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Good. That sounds good.
Yeah, I don't want to be too loud, anyways.
That's fair. You still working hard on the internet things?
I'm hardly working.
You said. Really? Are you past the point of the major workload?
I'm at the point in this one add-on of buttoning things down.
Right.
And that's like the parts.
No, I get that because you're not creating anymore. You're just making sure things like
aren't broken.
Yes, and that's. I mean, it's necessary, but it's so boring. Hey, we're live. I'm gonna continue this game.
And we're on Facebook.
We're on Facebook.
Oh, I'll go have to share that. I'll go have to. That's not a sentence I should be saying.
No, you should call up Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, I should.
And you know what they? No, I don't know what they say.
Did I tell you?
That's the thing I say. Well, yeah, go for it.
So, because speaking of Mark Zuckerberg, the inventor of the Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Ooh,
that's true.
I mean, maybe that's what he's into.
You don't know. We do know, actually. I'm friends with him.
He's a robot.
Facebook.
Oh, you're trying to tell me that he's a Zuckerbot?
He's a Zuckerbot.
Oh.
One of many.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the movie starring Jesse Eisenberg and Justin Timberlake.
Timberlake. Scored by the 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
God, I love the fact that I can be like Oscar winner Trent Reznor. I can't wait till fucking Ferdinand wins Best Animated Picture, so we can say Oscar winner John Cena.
Oh, I can't wait.
What's Ferdinand?
Ferdinand's an animated movie with a bull, and John Cena voices the bull. Apparently, it's really fucking good.
Is it good?
Is it going to beat Coco though?
I hope so.
I feel like Coco is the shoo-in.
I hope it fucking wins because Oscar winner John Cena is the best sentence.
I hope it beats Coco and takes its lunch money.
I hope it hits fucking Coco with an attitude adjustment and then pins it for 3 at WrestleMania.
Oh, dude, I hope it beats Coco and no one sees it coming.
I hate you guys.
Oh god, I'd be so happy.
Where am I going here?
Good question. What I was going to say though, you know what was really neat? Speaking of watching things on a VHS in my childhood.
Yeah.
So DC Comics put out like a teaser trailer kind of thing that was narrated by Hal Jordan in '93, like late '93, early '94, because they were doing a giant event called 0 Hour.
Okay.
Where Hal Jordan, who was parallax at the time, he was a bad guy, was trying to remake the universe in his image.
Did it work? Did it work
for a little bit, yeah.
So he did a great job.
Yeah. But what was really cool was like I said, they did this whole narration. They did this whole video narrated by an actor playing Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of them like explaining the new status quo.
Okay.
That it's a great time to jump on, but if you're also like a fan, this is what's going on. Okay. So as a kid, I'm eating this up.
Oh, you ate it.
Like, I'm like, look at this fucking parallax talking about. Oh, this is crazy. I'm freaking out.
You're freaking out right now.
Yeah, I'm going nuts.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why in a second. Because I remember watching the fuck out of that as a kid because I just thought it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Like, here's a comic book character talking about comics that are coming out. I'm like, this is fucking cool.
Right.
But I was never able to find this online. Like, I was not able to find any existence of this video.
Like you could have just dreamed it up.
Right.
in your child's
Yeah.
mind.
I'm like, is this some kind of like Mandela effect? Like, what the fuck's going on
Oh,
now?
you got Mandela, man.
I totally got I got so Mandela.
Yeah.
So one of the like the comic news websites that I visit
Yeah.
also does like the comic movie news and like sci-fi stuff. They did an article on this like lost gem from like the early 90s. And I'm watching a breakdown of this and they linked the fucking video. I'm like, no fucking way. So I'm freaking out. I'm like 4 years old just screaming at my computer monitor at work. And I'm like, oh, people are calling, I have shit to do? Fuck that, I'm watching this right now.
Dude.
It was pretty great.
That sounds fantastic.
I got beat with nostalgia. I got beat with the nostalgia hammer. I can talk. I promise.
I can't.
I was about to say nostalgia. That's not even a thing.
Nostalgia.
I'm gonna go share that link on Facebook.
I think I have to sneak.
You might be right.
What does this do?
That was bizarre the way it did that with the sound.
Yeah, because I can't use my powers here.
How'd all those people die?
I turned on the flamethrowers.
Oh, why did you turn on the flamethrowers?
To kill those guys.
Yeah, to kill the guys, dude.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
That one guy is like, fuck you, man! Why me?
I hit him with the door.
Everyone else is fine. That one guy's like, what just happened?
What the fuck is going on over here?
Over here, over there.
What's going on over here, over there, over here?
Oh, I can pick up the sword.
I do like swords.
Me too. Oh, I teleported into the explosion.
That would be a mistake.
Pick up the sword.
Pick up your sword.
Got him. Where's that guy going? I don't think he knows.
Jerry J. Seaton wants to know if you know the way.
Oh, absolutely. I know the way. Have you been to Subway before?
I have.
Oh, yeah.
I try not to anymore because anytime I hear the phrase "eat fresh,"
Yeah.
after everything that happened with their former
no.
their former
Spokesman?
yeah
Spokesperson?
yeah
Ooh, spokesperson.
yeah just the phrase "gotta eat fresh."
Oh no.
Puts a real bad taste in my mouth.
Oh no!
Like, I totally get that you can't let, like, somebody's actions spoil an entire thing. And normally I'd agree with you.
Oh no.
But come on, man.
That is an unfortunate
Come on,
catchphrase.
man. Right?
Dude, eat flesh. There should be more cannibal movies. Let's watch some cannibal movies.
How about no?
Yes!
Yeah!
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 Cannibal for life!
Yeah!
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
it?
How about it? So I'm letting people on Facebook know that we're battling the Zucker uprising.
Absolutely, man.
Are these guys Zuckerbots?
They might be.
What's their Facebook look like?
Yeah, that's the, you know.
No, I don't know.
No, you know.
I don't know.
Jay knows.
He knows.
I don't know.
He's playing innocent.
Cut it out.
Oh god. Oh god.
You punching the door at those people. 10 out of 10.
Thanks.
Thank you for punching the door.
Hey, no problem. You know
I
what?
like that he, well, yeah. Oh, I really like the ragdoll physics.
Oh yeah, man.
When you get shot, he just like crumples. But how's it going, Manicardi? How you been?
How you been, dude?
I know I wasn't here last week, otherwise I would have wished you a happy belated birthday.
Oh, I didn't even know it was his
Again,
birthday.
I wish you a happy belated birthday.
I'm gonna wish myself a happy belated birthday in your honor.
There you go.
Don't do that makes
When
any
was your
sense.
birthday?
Me? Last year.
Every year.
It's like Robot Jocks. It's last year every year.
Dude, I can't wait for Robot Jocks 2. For Robot Jockening.
That apparently happened. Robot Jocks 2 is a thing.
Oh, let's watch it.
It's like, Daddy, my birthday is coming up. Again? Didn't we just do that last year?
What's that from?
I don't remember.
Jay does remember. He's lying.
Don't lie to me, Jason Axelrod. Don't you remember that movie starring Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah, Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
So how much longer this game do we have? Or how much more of this game do we have?
Have you seen...
I think you were close to the end when we stopped.
We were. Have you seen Sleepless in Seattle?
I've seen Dances with Wolves. Is that close?
Okay. Cut that in half. Add the time of Sleepless in Seattle, but only the Tom Hanks parts. Anytime he's on screen, add that time, and then subtract it from that one episode of The Muppets with Mr. Rogers in it.
I was gonna ask starring Tom Hanks. But...
Oh, no. Meg
Okay.
Ryan, starring Meg Ryan.
So okay, so it's neither Tom Hanks nor Mr. Rogers.
No, yeah, it's definitely Meg Ryan.
Okay.
You want to take the Mr. Rogers Muppets episode and divide it.
By the screen time of Samuel L. Jackson in Django Unchained?
Yes. And then multiply that by the number of seasons of Fraggle Rock. And that's how much time we have left.
How many seasons of Fraggle Rock are there?
I have no idea.
Jake, can you do me a favor? Can you look up Fraggle Rock? Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have said anything. What I really should do is plug our Patreon. You can go to waifusforlifeu.com. Our new tier 1 is that
5 seasons. There you go.
Well, never mind then. Because my new tier was going to be like you can pledge to help us find out how many seasons of Fraggle Rock there are. But that's kind of like the lowest one. That's just like $1.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I'd donate $1 to find out.
Right? That show ran for 5 seasons.
5 years, yep.
It's a Jim Henson joint.
Jim Henson did a lot of joint stuff.
He did.
He probably did.
Dude, he was high as balls.
Have you seen Snuffleupagus? That guy was blazed to the gills when he drew that up. Like,
Hi, bird.
Dude, he's the guy with this hand up a frog's ass as a job. You gotta be smoking something.
that guy was on every mushroom in existence.
It's not easy smoking green.
Or is it?
We'll never know.
Because that's the thing too. Like you get guys like him or like Terry Gilliam that you're like, you know, how high were these guys when they did this and the other thing? I don't know. Were they at all?
I don't know.
Because like you hear the argument too of like, listen to how good like Jimi Hendrix plays guitar, and it's like, oh, well, all the drugs they were on, imagine how better they'd be without them. Would they have been?
Why did those boxes appear?
You've never walked around and boxes just appear behind you, Jay?
No.
That's happened to me before.
It was originally a 24-episode seasons, but HBO made the executive decision to split it into 5. That was an HBO show?
Dude, a lot of things were HBO shows.
Really?
HBO used to be the thing to go to.
Really?
Yeah, man. It wasn't all just sex and violence. It used to be, you know, Jim Henson and joints.
I feel like more things need to be like a so-and-so joint, you know what I mean?
No, I agree.
Not
'Cause,
just
like-
Spike Lee.
Not just
Yeah,
Spike
I mean,
Lee.
but I absolutely love just the phrase, like a Spike Lee joint.
Yeah.
Like, that's
great.
fucking cool, because it's its own, like, no one else does that.
I think Spike Lee would get angry if you took that.
Good.
Let's just anger Spike Lee.
Well, no, I don't mean it's good that you're pissing off Spike Lee. I'm good that it's good that you're making somebody feel something.
That's true.
You steal my gimmick.
I just want to feel.
That sounds really depressing. Like,
Well, Jay hasn't eaten, so he's...
oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Because everyone knows that food is connected with your emotions. So depending, like, if you eat an apple, that means you're going to have a good day. Because it keeps the doctors away.
I feel like that was like an old, like that was like a New Frontier, like old world kind of saying.
Yeah.
Like an apple a day keeps the doctor away because like dysentery existed.
Oh, absolutely.
So like apples would kind of help you digest whatever awful like pheasant meat you had to eat that day.
Oh, I do love pheasant meat, dude.
Hold on, did boxes just spawn and then people came out of them?
Yes. It must be my birthday.
Ooh. Why is that? I got nothing for this.
I mean, it's kind of like maybe like a stripper thing.
Could be.
But no one transports strippers in boxes. No one wants to pay for the shipping and handling.
I mean, not anymore. They used to. Because, I mean, like, the internet didn't exist. So how else are you going to ship a stripper?
We can form that business. Ship a stripper.
Yo!
Let's make it happen.
All right, you can go to our Patreon at waifusforlifefood.com. We've just added a new tier if you'd like to donate and become a patron. You can help us start Ship a Stripper LLC.
I can honestly imagine this being legalized. Gonna get a loan from
From Elon Musk.
no, from Acorn.
Yes.
Eating an apple may mean maybe a bad day too if you're dying and can't get treatment because the apple you ate is repelling all the doctors.
That's
oh
true.
Shit. I guess that would be counterintuitive then.
It's true. Yeah, apples are kind of doctor's kryptonite. They can't even get close to you. Like they can see you, but they lose all of their stuff they learned in doctor school.
My question was going to be: is it like kryptonite to Superman, where they're like, "Oh no, I feel like really nauseous and sick," and the longer they're around it, like the worse they feel? Or do they're like, "Oh no, an apple," and they just forget everything? Like they just become like a regular person.
Yeah,
they're
they
like,
become like a
I don't know
regular
what the stethoscope is. They got it like in their mouth. Like
That's exactly what happens.
wow, it's. Note to self: never walk into a like a med-emerge with an apple.
You will end careers.
It's like Black Nose turns them into reverse doctors.
That's true. They all their stethoscopes turned into guns.
all of their doctor equipment just turns into guns.
It's just all guns all the time.
All of them are guns.
Doctor guns.
So couldn't you then hypothetically, like, if people are like, "Oh man, Obama can't take away our guns," then you just give doctors apples.
Yeah. And they will murder you.
Yeah, like
The bad ones will just like maim you, but not murder you.
Ah.
So that way you know who's a good doctor, who's a bad doctor.
So couldn't you hypothetically then like weed out all the bad doctors because like you don't die via their doctor implements becoming guns?
Yeah.
I think we figured something out.
Yeah. You see, if you send someone to a doctor with an apple and that person doesn't come back, you go to that doctor without an apple. Best doctor ever.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now who do I send to a doctor with an apple?
I don't know. Johnny. That's how he died, actually. Johnny.
Really?
Appleseed.
Oh, no, Johnny Appleseed gave an apple to a doctor?
Yep.
And then. So my question is, like, do the guns that the implements turn into, are they based off of the time period you live in, or is it just like guns from any time?
I think it's kind of like a dice roll.
Ooh.
They get kind of gun RNG.
Oh, so like Johnny Appleseed may have died from like an AK-47, and like yeah. I made like let's say hypothetically I'm eating an apple on the way to the doctor and I completely forget this.
Yeah.
That like I may have to dodge like my doctor running at me with a musket.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the thing is, like, maybe if you ate apple earlier and it's partially digested, he'll just get bullets.
Ooh.
Like he can't actually kill you with them, but he just has them.
Oh, so he goes to like shine that light in my ear, and then it's just bullets.
Yeah, it's just all bullets. Yeah. So watch out what you eat before going to a doctor. That's why they tell you not to eat before seeing a doctor sometimes, just so you don't eat apples, just in case.
This guy over here.
Yeah.
I'm learning stuff.
I know. And I don't even have a doctorate.
Ooh. People are like, go to college, you get a degree, get a piece of paper that says you'll learn something at some point. I'm like, fuck that, I'm just going to play video games with Mike on the internet. Like,
that's true, and go to waifusforlife.com and you can download a degree that we printed out.
I was going to say donate for our dog DLC, but
just print out your waifu for life.
Doctorate, I like it.
Go for a PhD, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
just go for the...
Not for nothing, man.
Yeah.
Because I do have my PhD in spookology. I might be able to teach you spookology.
Oh,
you may be able to go to Wipers for Life Food. You can donate, become a patron. You can get that PhD in spookology.
Yeah, you'll know what to do when you meet a ghost.
Yeah. Hide.
Huh?
Cry. Hide.
Oh no, you don't hide. You engage.
You cry.
You cry, yes.
When you say engage, do you mean like Jean-Luc Picard engage, or do you like propose to them, or do you attempt to like get into some kind of combat jujitsu match with the ghost? Do you engage in the graps?
All of them. You do all of those.
And-
But
and-
it's on a ghost-to-ghost basis. There's no catch-all for ghosts, you know.
I'm pretty sure catch-all for ghosts is like my Dillinger Escape Plan cover band.
Ah.
Dillinger Escape Clan.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right then.
They're a band. They're named after a guy who robbed a bank.
All right then.
Yeah, he robbed the bank real good.
Huh?
All right then.
You could chant Paragon and impaled him with a sword that pins him in place.
That is true. Paragon works on all ghosts, so
I
yeah,
was
Paragon.
just about to say, he ain't wrong.
Here, lion.
Paragon works on ghosts.
I really want to play that again.
It's right there, in front of us.
I forgot it was.
People can't see it, but they'll have to believe us that it's there.
So Jay, when are you building your new computer?
I just ordered the parts today.
Okay. So by the time that the parts come in and you build it, I'll probably be in Seattle. When I come back to Seattle, I will give you money for your old computer. Sound good?
Okay. I like money.
I like money. Maybe he vampire.
You like money and sex?
We should hang out.
We should hang out.
That movie is great. Also terrifying.
You're great.
Also terrifying. Oh, thank you.
Hey, no problem.
You're pretty great too.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. Thanks for being great.
Hey, anytime, just for you. Oh god, everything's exploding. I did it. I'm getting better at this game as it goes on, and I'm not good.
Yeah, but you're almost done.
Hey, better late than never. That's what they say. Who's they?
So people are like better late than never. I agree to an extent, but like, what if it's over?
What's over?
Whatever you're going to. What if it's over? So they'll be like better late than never. I'm like, yeah, but you missed the thing.
Oh damn it! I hope I don't miss the thing.
I don't want to miss it either. So it's why you don't go late.
Yo, but I got FOMO.
Oh, if you fear of missing out?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like Furious Otter's mate. Oppenheimer? That's a thing, right?
Oh, dude, I remember Oppenheimer.
Oh,
Okay, that was a stretch. You need to kill yourself.
No, actually, you stretch so you don't kill yourself. You don't know
Wait.
anything. Jay.
Because he's saying it's a stretch so I should kill myself. So you telling me that like someone like Stretch Armstrong is in a perpetual state of like suicide?
He's in a perpetual state of agony because his arms actually don't stretch.
I'm just glad we got the Saturday morning reboot of Stretch Armstrong in
do?
like 2016. That happened.
Why?
I don't know.
But what's 2016? What year?
The year of our Lord.
Oh, cool.
Oh, he's right. Furious Otters made obscenely.
Oh, dude.
That is what FOMO.
No, I've seen Otters Made, and it is beautiful. Yeah.
Only at Run. You can go to our Waifus for Laifu page and help us fund that new documentary that we're going to be shooting about Furious Otters mating obscenely.
Oh, dude. If we get more money, we can get some more close-up of otter genitalia. And you got to see the genitalia.
You know who loves otter? Otter
I don't. I really don't.
Otter fornication is where that's going, and furries was the answer.
Ah.
But I like the other thing I said, where
I
I just kind of stammered over words.
The first thing you said, I didn't know where it was going. It was like an adventure. It was a whirlwind, much like our documentary about otter genitalia is going to be.
I like that the documentary is just about otter genitalia.
I mean, you got to go somewhere. Once you do otter genitalia, it's only up from there. We got to hit our low point just to get to our high point.
It's just up from there.
That's what, like, people are trying to create a masterpiece. You just got to create the worst thing possible. So it's only up from there.
People are just, they're trying to create a masterpiece, and here we are talking about mammal dick, like, whatever.
Dude, you're right.
You're right, we are. Sonic live action movie, that's happening, isn't it?
Yeah,
How's
actually,
it going, Icy Black D?
we shouldn't talk about it, but they did give us money to make this movie.
So,
And we're catering directly to the people who will give us the most money.
so is that, who is that exactly?
The furries. We're going to go into the weirdest fetishes, man. Make it happen.
You know what? I've never heard anybody ever be like, you know, furries? Yeah.
Man,
They're super polarizing. People are
I just heard you say it, though.
Well, I mean, I said it because, like, you know, it's a thing we're talking about.
Oh, dude. Go on.
Furries are super polarizing.
I have been to a convention with furries.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been to conventions.
It wasn't a furry convention, but there were furries at the convention.
Yeah, I mean, I think
if there's one thing I can say about furries, they're genuinely nice people.
Yeah. They're just people. That's the thing. Just people with a fetish. Like, whatever. That's people. Don't let people live.
Yeah,
well, I mean, their whole thing is like
God damn,
gratuitous
shot you with a
good
fucking
emotions,
chest.
if you know what I'm saying.
Gratuitous good emotions.
Are you talking about banging in fursuits?
Ah. I've seen The Shining.
No.
That actually is what that scene is.
I know!
That is what that scene is.
I know.
I'm just reiterating that The Shining...
Stanley Kubrick directed it. We're going to make the otter genitalia be the next Stanley Kubrick.
Not for nothing, I'm pretty sure Otter Genitalia the movie is something Stanley Kubrick would have directed.
Oh, dude, let's make it happen.
So what you're saying is that we should start the cantation and have some kind of like necromancy ritual,
I like necromanting.
or a necromantic ritual
Yeah.
to like bring Stanley Kubrick back from the dead so he can direct this furry documentary. So is it gonna be a furry documentary, or is it just gonna be a movie based on furries?
Oh, dude, hold the phone.
What the fuck are we talking about today?
I got a better idea. All right.
Like, I'm usually down for whatever. Like, where is this going tonight?
No, I got. You just inspired me. Okay, this is the
Okay.
movie we're making. We're making
All right.
a horror movie / romantic comedy. We call it Necromantic. All right, there we go. Start with the title first. Nothing's ever wrong with that.
I feel like that's a sci-fi film.
It is a sci-fi film. Necromantic is a movie, but it's not a horror comedy rom-com.
Or is it?
Called Necromantic.
This is taking some strange stuff. Even Manicardi's like, all right, guys, hold on.
What do you mean, even Manicardi? Manicardi's usually the most level-headed out of anyone.
You're not wrong.
I am wrong.
Oh, but then again, it started in the strangest of places. He's not wrong with that.
Ooh, that's actually, we've been talking with the Duffer Brothers. This is going to be Stranger Things Season 3.
Called the strangest of places.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah! I mean, when your name is Finn Wolfhard, I'm pretty sure this is just a regular, you know. This is the shit. What's the fucking term I'm looking for here?
You're looking for
Generally,
Brad.
I mean, this is pretty much where it's gonna go. You know.
Oh, absolutely. This is its final destination.
Yeah, yeah. And not the movie. It's just the final destination of a guy named Finn Wolfhard.
Oh, dude, what if he was in the next Final Destination movie?
Okay,
And it's just Stranger Things Season 4.
All right, you definitely said the next Final Destination movie,
Yeah.
but I definitely heard the next Final Fantasy movie.
Oh, let's make that happen.
And I kind of want the next Final Fantasy movie starring Finn Wolfhard as Finn Wolfhard.
Oh, yeah.
Because like when your name is Finn Wolfhard, the sky's the limit, you know.
Oh, man. I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit. Your dreams are limitless. I also, for the longest time, couldn't remember that kid's name.
That's very
How do
hard.
you not remember the name?
Because it's
Finn
ridiculous.
Wolfhard?
There's no way that was real. I'm like, it's fucking Rocket Wolf Puncher, like, you know, Rocket Fist Wolf Sled. Like, I couldn't remember what his name was.
I do love Rocket Fist Wolf Sled.
Edge Maverick was something else I called him at one point.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I definitely called that kid Edge Maverick, like, completely unironically. Like, that's not his name. Fuck you. His name's Finn Wolfhard.
His name is going to be Edge Maverick in Stranger Things Season 3, because we're writing it with the Duffer Brothers.
No, Edge Maverick is actually the name of the main character of Star Ocean 4.
Oh.
I'm not making that up.
He's not.
That's a legit thing. Rocket Wolf Punch, is that one of Sarah Palin's kids?
No, but now it is.
Probably is. She can see her house from she can see Russia from Alaska.
She can. What if she just has really good eyesight?
What if
Everyone's
she's
been making fun of her for this entire
Right?
time.
She
Yeah.
just eats nothing but carrots.
Dude, I love carrots. They're the most orange of vegetables. Name me another orange vegetable right now. Can't. Okay, I don't know.
Squash?
Ooh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like squash is.
Squash is yeah.
It's anywhere between yellow and orange, right?
I think
Some peppers are orange too.
yes, the orange ones. But yes, absolutely.
You know, I'm gonna be happy if you guys end all your sentences for the rest of the night with yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're just trying to be agreeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got shot.
I mean, we can just keep the yep movement rolling.
Hey, it's cornstarches.
How's it going, cornstarches?
I think I know how it's going. I think he's going fantastic considering he missed the first part of this conversation, and we'll just kind of move on from it. We're gonna keep moving.
So
Much like a subway, we don't go backwards.
I was hoping you. I didn't know where you were going with that. Just because of the conversation we had earlier.
Yeah, you see,
About Subway?
We don't go backwards.
You said that, and I was honestly a little concerned.
No, you see, we make the one stop, and we go to the next one. We're like an underground train station,
Ooh.
a.k.a. a subway.
I thought you were gonna say Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman? We're definitely not Harriet Tubman. We wish we were Harriet Tubman.
I don't know if I wish I was Harriet Tubman, because she was born in a time that didn't have the internet, and like I feel like being alive. People are like, I was born in the wrong era. I'm like, maybe you were, but like this is the best time to be alive.
Dude, the best time to be alive.
I was taught that Harriet Tubman was the original parkour master.
Was she?
Okay, elaborate.
From Key and Peele.
I haven't seen that sketch.
There was a sketch where that Jordan Peele dressed up as Harriet Tubman, and he just kept flipping around and bouncing through windows and shit. And like, she would be bringing the Underground Railroad people and be like, "Follow me, guys!" And then she'd like climb a building in like 3 seconds, and they were like, "We can't do that."
That's incredible.
That's kind of fantastic. Oh, that show's so hit or miss, but when it hits, it's fucking great.
That's kind of. I feel like can be said about a lot of sketch comedy, you know?
Right.
Because if sketch comedy is always on, then you like. That's like impossible. What are you doing? Make an actual show.
She was actually the original Spider-Man.
Oh, she was the original Spider-Man.
She was bitten by a radioactive train conductor.
Which is why she was forced underground.
Yeah.
My horrible appearance has forced me underground.
I like that she talks like a 1950s sci-fi announcer.
I know. Come with me to freedom. Ah!
Or like a 1930s radio serial announcer.
Oh, dude, I was one of those.
How did that go?
Oh, fantastic. The pay was terrible because deflation, inflation. I don't know. What's the opposite of inflation? Outflation.
Inflation, outflation.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I win? I did.
I mean,
you lost.
Shifty. So I like the fact that I had shared this on Facebook, and then we immediately just fall into insanity.
Dude, I have that chili in me.
How good was that?
Fantastic.
Like I told Phil, I'm like, that was really good. He's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm fucking mad about it, like, because I want more, but I know I shouldn't eat more. I'm trying not to overeat lately. I feel like it's a good idea.
Oh man, I am the same. Ever since flu season started, I've just been stuffing oranges in my face.
I was kind of hungover the other day, and then had a bunch of tiny oranges.
You
I
see?
felt fucking great.
Dude, tiny oranges are the way to go. Citrus cures hangovers, my friend.
I think I told you this, and I'm not sure if I told you later that day or if I texted you afterwards. But I was at work when you sent me that text of like you had a bunch of like regular size oranges, so you felt way better.
Yeah.
And one of my coworkers was there. Like one of the people that they hired to train on some stuff was there. And she's trying to teach me something. Like, cause we're looking into an issue and she's showing me something, and I just read that about like regular size oranges.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking screaming.
Oh God.
I'm just cracking up at work, and she's
Right.
like, "What?" I'm like, "Okay, I have to explain this to you for this to make sense."
And if you haven't explained the joke, it's not funny.
No, it was still pretty funny. Because Hacker talking about how for like the span of most of a day he was eating nothing but tiny oranges. Pretty fucking funny.
And then I ate orange-sized oranges.
Yeah. Orange is fantastic, man. Especially the tiny ones, because like they're really easy to peel.
It takes the guesswork out of citrus.
And how much guesswork is in a tiny orange?
It's like, should I eat this like an apple? Like, what do I do? And there's not as much to peel, you know?
I kind of want this idea.
Yeah.
In one of those infomercials where like white people just can't do anything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, have you ever eaten a tiny orange? How do you eat it? Do you eat it like an apple and they're trying to bite into it and it's like it's not really working? Like, because those are my favorite. They're like, have you ever tried to get anything out of a cupboard? There's just so much stuff in it. Like you open, everything's falling on the person.
Yeah,
like,
they got like all this ridiculous, just everything. The whole entire everything is falling on them. Food.
How do you eat a bowl with chips? Their children are
Yeah.
like.
Their children are falling out of the cupboard.
Yeah, they just have everything up there.
Or they're trying to they're trying to warn their parents. Like I warned you about stairs, bro. Like
It keeps happening. Warned you about those stairs, bro.
see a middle-aged white woman trying to peel an orange, and somehow her life falls into shambles at a sheer incompetence. I like that the music slowed down there.
Oh, thanks. I did it. It was my decision. This is a long sequence that I have to make sure to be careful, you know? Oh, look what I did.
Oh.
There we go.
So, speaking of you throwing bolts of lightning,
Yeah.
one of the bands I was in, after band practice, we had gone
Very,
to...
very frightening.
Yeah, Galileo. We had gone to the Burger King around the corner from our bassist and drummer's house.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it was cheap food and all that jazz, and it's super close.
Right.
So there's a bunch of high school kids, I guess, who had gotten out. Like, they got out of school early because it was half day or something.
Yeah.
And they're being loud and obnoxious, and they're just, like, throwing, like, their just garbage and extra fries. Just being these really, like, shitty high school kids, which is fine, because, you know, when like, we were their age, I was probably doing the same stuff.
I mean, you get your chance.
Yeah. So, like, whatever. But our bass player at the time was having none of it. Like, the longer we were there, the more annoyed he was getting, but he wasn't saying anything. He was just getting, like visibly annoyed.
Right.
And he eventually hit his boiling point where he was just like, I'm just going to fuck with these kids.
Yeah.
But instead of getting up and yelling at them or anything, he's now throwing his leftover fries at these kids. So, like, if we're where we are, those kids are maybe a little farther away than Jaxel is. Like, they're at least a couple feet down that way.
Right.
And he's throwing these fries at these kids, yelling, I am Zeus, god of lightning! From, like, halfway across this fucking Burger King. Just, like, I don't know. I lost my fucking mind.
He just completely lost his mind.
Yeah, no, I mean, I lost my mind. I'm laughing so hard I'm in tears. But, like, I'm trying not to outwardly laugh because, like, then that'll alert the kids to, like, oh, God, these french fries are falling on us.
Right.
Yeah, the fries kind of look like those shotgun blasts.
That's cool.
I thought it was a funny story.
Dude. Okay, how do I look through this? Oh, that's not
I like the... Oh, whoa! Okay! All right!
You beat it. Somehow.
I don't know what's happening.
You bullet held...
That's the end!
All right! You know what? I'm down with that.
What a way to end.
You turned into Zeus, God of Lightning, and...
Scaring off those shitty high school kids. I
mean,
like his name is Ack.
Yeah, right? My question would have been, I guess, would you have been able to throw... Like, if you brought the lightning bolt into here...
I tried to.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have it when he came in?
Yeah, they took it away from me.
Because that would have been poetic.
Just kind of
yeah.
out of the window.
That would have been fucking awesome.
That would have been awesome.
So I dig this game.
Yeah, that's cool.
I kind of like the, like... You know, the whole point of this game is just, like... You have to kill this asshole.
Yeah.
And then you do, and it's over.
Yeah, he goes flying out of a window.
Yeah.
Very appropriate.
Yeah, there's no follow-up or anything. He just dies.
I mean, we don't know if he's dead. We know we kicked him out the window.
He's not having a good day.
No.
Is that minutes?
Yes.
I think that's minutes. So it took you 18 minutes to beat this game.
No, beat the level.
Oh.
I guess that's it. That's not the top of the... Oh.
That's the top.
That's the top. So it took you a little over 3 hours.
I had 34 deaths on stage 16.
Mr. Invincible, you literally missed the credits. We kicked the guy out the window, and that was it. We literally kicked him in the chest. He went flying out of the window, and
Yeah.
roll credits. Like, I know that sounds like a bit. I know that sounds like something we would have made up.
But we didn't.
That's literally what happened.
Am I sure I want to quit?
I mean, I guess so. So we don't really have a plan tonight after this now.
No, there was the other game he donated.
It doesn't come out for another 12 days.
Ace of Seafood. Yeah, that
No,
game.
I wanted you guys to play Super Seducer.
What is that?
It doesn't matter.
He said not to look it up. Going
Don't
blind.
look it up.
I'm not going to look it up.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
Do you have it on your Steam?
It comes out in 12 days. So no.
Because my question was going to be, do you want to keep playing Mega Man X?
There is Ace of Seafood that Mr. Invincible donated, or we can play Mega Man X.
That is up to you, my friend.
Because while we're here,
Try out Ace of Seafood.
Manicardi, absolutely. What is your PSN? I'll have to write it down.
So how do you like it, Monster Hunter?
If you either want to send it in the chat or you can text it to me and I will give it to Hacker.
Monster Hunter, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm having more fun with it now than at Monsters, where you need teamwork to kill them. I mean, you don't need teamwork, but it helps.
What is this?
It's Ace of Seafood. I really dig this this select screen music because it makes me feel like I'm about to play an arcade game.
I think that's what this is.
Is it really?
Manicardi.
Can you full screen it?
What's my background, do you think?
Oh, you get to pick your background?
Oh, yeah, let me full screen it.
I love that you're
Nope.
using that. Oh, you can't?
Nope.
All right, I don't know how I feel about this.
That's fine. Who should I be, though? Like,
I either want you to be the shrimp or the spiny lobster.
let's be the shrimp. Let's go big or go home.
I am not a shrimp. I am a king prawn.
That was a lot of things you just said.
Human mind is separate from the body and has not yet forgotten forms of life. So, okay, just as it's spelled with only one T. Manicardi, right there. Okay, what am I doing? Use a PS4 controller. Why not?
So is this like Panzer Dragoon, but you're a tiny shrimpman? Or not, because it looks like you have a rocket boost?
Shoot. Fire. Go shoot the thing. No,
Press and hold R2 for range attacks.
I got it.
Is it working?
Not working. Nope. Don't worry.
How'd you do that?
That's the start button. What is happening? All right. How do I
do
go
me a
back?
favor? Hit the, Yeah, can you get back to,
What is happening? So many of them. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to exit the game. Nope. Can't exit the game.
Yeah, I think what happened
we
is
go.
that you fucked up the controller by picking PS4.
I agree.
Because I did that once by accident with Skyrim, where instead of it thinking it was a 360 controller, it thought it was a PS4 controller and just went, I don't fucking know.
Okay, let me try
Throw its arms up.
360 controller. Close the...
I'm worried they're not going to
There
give
we
you the option now. Like, you're going to have to uninstall and reinstall that.
I got it.
I mean, I believe in you.
And go to options, see if you can full screen it.
No, but I really dig this. Oh, full screen off. I really dig this. This music here.
Let's do a new game. Start over. Fresh start.
New game, new you.
Go big, go home.
Because part of me is like, be the spiny lobster. Shrimp is delicious, though.
I'm not a huge fan. Let's use the 360 controller.
I thought you were going to pick PS4 again. I was like, what are you doing? Is it working now?
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, look at the little tiny prawn people you got with you.
And I can shoot lasers to
I think they're, I think they're
Like,
with
is this Ace Combat but with shrimp?
I mean, it is called Ace of Seafood.
Oh God, it is. I didn't even put those two together.
Look at the destructible environment.
Yeah, man. Look at all this environment I'm destroying.
Got him.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
This music.
I mean, definitely makes me happy. Like I said, this game's got a real like arcadey feel, and I am kind of nostalgic for that.
Here we go. Look at this attack. Yeah. I think that's the edge of the world. The more of the reef you obtain, the more skulls of creatures you can maintain. Okay. Let's get closer. Okay. I think I see it.
Hey Jay, did you change the name of the stream or the game that we're playing?
Yes, I did.
Am I in the reef? I don't know what's happening.
I don't really know what we're doing.
I don't know. A to enter. Oh, here, hold the button. I get it. What is this game?
So Jay, I meant to ask you,
Yes.
how was the Legend of Mana remake or Secret of Mana remake?
Awful.
Why is it awful?
Like, it doesn't improve the game at all. It still has terrible control, terrible menu system. In fact, it arguably makes the game worse because it put it into 3D and redid the music and make it not as, memorable.
I'm enjoying it.
But like, there's so many quality of life improvements they could have done to the game that they didn't.
So am I just going to be like, can we please get that? Can we get like a better version of that with Seiken Densetsu 3?
Yeah.
I would love Seiken Densetsu 3 because the second game is.
I'm enjoying it. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. But it is essentially just the SNES one, just with fully voiced everything.
Oh, it's actually worse.
Fully voiced
because
cool.
you could put the old music on, which is fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But they made it so that the cursor doesn't remember your last position.
I don't think it did in the original one either.
It did.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
You can shortcut things, so that's much better.
2 things.
Yeah.
Only 2.
You could shortcut nothing in the original. And it remembers the wheel you're
Seiken
on.
Densetsu 3 is the best game in the Seiken series. Secret of Mana is the second game in the series.
Yeah, Seiken Densetsu 3 is essentially Secret of Mana 2.
Yeah.
Which never came out in America.
There is a fan translation online, and it's really fucking
It's
good.
really good.
It's really good. Like, I never played Secret of Mana as a kid.
Yeah, me either. I only
didn't
played
have-
Seiken Densetsu 3.
Yeah, so my first exposure to that series was that game.
Yeah.
It was Seiken Densetsu 3, and I was like, holy shit. Like, not only is this music fantastic, but the gameplay is great. I love the branching paths for the classes. Like, there's so much going on. And this past Christmas, no, not this past Christmas, I think the Christmas before this, I tried playing Secret of Mana. And it wasn't bad, but it's definitely a step back.
I mean, it was the second game and not the third game. They
Exactly,
made improvements on it.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, but I see the game's faults, but like the new remake just feels like the old game to me. I mean,
good.
they could have improved on it, sure, I guess, but
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
essentially.
I don't know. I feel like Seiken Densetsu 3 is something we should do.
I did enjoy that game a lot, for sure. I don't know what's happening in this game. I'm not sure what it is I'm supposed to be doing.
I don't either.
my stamina is used up. I have to save stamina. That makes sense.
So are you supposed to destroy these reefs? Like,
No,
these reefs?
I have to go to the reef and claim them, maybe?
I like the music.
I'm digging it. I got 10 out of 10 food.
Like I said, this is like, it's really like a late 90s arcade kind of thing. You remember those like crazy attention-grabbing openings though that the like those old art like the old fighting games used to have though?
Yeah, absolutely.
And these fucking just music just blaring out of those cabinets.
Yeah.
Like I'm sad that that doesn't really exist anymore.
Well, arcades don't really exist anymore.
No, I know, but like I used to love that as a kid.
Yeah.
Defeat red frog crab.
How come it isn't pointing after?
What
Yeah,
does Phil want?
Trying to explain to someone. I don't know, man. As a kid, just walking into the break and just seeing like Tekken 3 with the fucking music blaring and like here's this kick-ass opening. Like shit, I gotta fucking spend my money on that. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Or just like Capcom fighting games in the 90s, where they couldn't do any wrong.
Yeah. Well, they could.
Right.
Well, where they didn't. How's that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they didn't do anything. But dude, like the Street Fighter Alpha series is something that like I don't want to say shouldn't have worked, but it was fucking awesome. It just in the very least in presentation.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this game.
I don't either. Do you want to play through your next death, and then I'll try playing the Lobster, and then we'll see what to do?
Sure.
So what you're saying is we should live our lives like the lobster.
A rock lobster.
Boiled in a pot of water? I don't think I follow you, Jay.
I'm making a joke about Jordan Peterson. That interview.
I didn't see the interview.
Oh. Well, poor you.
You did it. Or you didn't.
I was listening to Rogan's podcast where he had Steven Crowder and his producer on.
Yay.
It was ridiculous.
Yay.
Like, it was absolutely ridiculous.
Yay.
Hooray. Wind and sails and such. There's a starfish out there.
So if we fed lobsters antidepressants, and if we ate the lobsters, would we be less depressed? I don't think that works that way.
Oh, I get it.
It means we should bottom feed and essentially be ageless unless something murders us. I like it. So what you're saying is that you should go to our Patreon and pledge to our new tier that helps us genetically engineer humans into weird lobster creatures?
Absolutely, dude. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, man. We just need the money to research.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to research the thing with the monsters and the crabs. Ooh. Oh, man, and the lobster people.
Crab's pretty delicious.
Dude, you don't have to tell me twice, but you should because
I was
agree.
going to because crab's pretty delicious.
Oh, thank you so. Yes.
I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm like, seafood's pretty fucking good.
Dude, it's water. Food is best when it was wet first before killing it.
You hear of Kofi? Start a service where people can pay or can buy you a lobster.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what Kofi is.
Kofi is just a fancy way of saying coffee.
Oh.
Yeah. Some people like to dip their shrimp in the coffee.
You like to dip your shrimp?
In the coffee.
Oh.
It's called a ball koozie.
A ball koozie?
No. Shut up, Jay.
Cause not for nothing, you're talking about this, and I'm like, I don't believe him. I don't know if he's right, but
Yeah, man.
he's saying that pretty convincingly there. Do you
All
want
right.
me to switch?
Yeah, let's go to system. Return the title. Here you go. You get to choose a new thing.
Oh man.
Be the
All right,
Be
so
the ball.
I'm gonna delete.
Yeah, you can delete mine. That's fine.
Be the
I'm
ball.
gonna delete this. Tell us your background. Are you a holy mackerel or a sardine Or salmon? I'm really liking salmon too, the older I get.
Dude, salmon's delicious.
It really is.
It's like the most redfish.
I had like a $30 salmon the other day. Fucking awesome.
That sounds delicious.
It was worth every penny.
Oh man.
But look at this spiny ass lobster.
That's a pretty cool lobster.
I dig it. He crawls on the ground.
What?
Yeah, bro. I'm like a tank.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa.
a fucking tank.
Use the 360.
I'm doing it. So why do lobsters shoot lasers? Do we know that?
It's their only defense.
Oh, laser. I'm pretty sure Laser Lobster is like my new U2 cover band.
Like you too? Like yeah, 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 yeah.
Exactly.
Ko-Fi is basically a website that is you buying a coffee for a content creator in lieu of a donation. You see, I was right. It was about coffee.
You're not wrong.
Thank you.
I read that as C antenna. I was very confused.
It's anemone.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Hold stance to aim?
You just press the R3. I just click that,
Oh,
click that button.
How do I extra ability? Wait, what is?
You just press the R2 button when you press the thing. It switches the attack that happens.
Oh, I got bullets. So that's the regular one. And then I got shield
Shed shell. Oh, see, that's a decoy.
Oh, no, it's a decoy. How many of these do I get? Just the one?
Probably infinite.
But wait, if shed shell makes a decoy, then
What does decoy do?
Whoa,
you double decoy.
do I have essentially the same thing twice?
Yeah.
Laser Lobster needs to be a bunch of remixes of Tachyon. I like that one too. I can change the formation of my allies by pressing square or triangle or circle. I dig it.
I dig that.
And
You're at the edge of the world for now.
It's
Well,
okay.
edge of the tutorial world. Let's move quickly.
oh, that's adorable! He's freaking out!
Whoa!
I feel like that's kind of because I can swim when I move fast.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm supposed to with this thing.
Whoever came up with this game is a mad genius. This game is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, there's a short range attack too. Got it.
I think I like the spiny crab more than the shrimp prawn.
And then this does the thing. He's adorable. Look at him. Look at his legs freaking out.
Gotta watch out for your stamina. That's something I wasn't watching his stamina.
He's freaking out.
This is ridiculous.
This game is fucking great.
I think
Okay.
I enjoy watching this game more than playing it, though. So you have to collect resources and stuff.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
So is this a resource? How do I? I'm not sure. Wait, so... Wait.
You see on the map where it's where the line's going to the yellow
Oh,
dot?
I didn't... Okay, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
How do I get over there?
Oh, you can't yet, but you will be able to eventually.
Am I displaying the thing I'm supposed to?
Yeah, I see the map.
Oh, okay, I got it. Unreached Reef is displayed on the screen. Oh, can I go to the reef then? Like, let me fucking...
Well, to see the arrow, it wants you to go there.
I don't care, man. I want this one.
All right.
I like this one more.
So you have to hold the button. That's something I wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, did I win?
No, but you can create more creatures that follow you.
How do I do that?
I think engage Reef. You have to first woo it.
Woo! I'm pretty sure Ric Flair is my favorite part of this game.
Okay. You cannot woo yet. This is a tutorial. There's no woo in the tutorial.
How do I?
You just go to, yeah. There you go. So you can breed things, right? Breeding's possible with 100% genetic information, right? So you can make that. You can make a sardine. There you go. You got it. So click on the sardine and then put it there. Yep, see there. Now you got 2 lobsters and a sardine. No, see, you moved 2 lobsters. There you go. And capacity is 110. You got 110 sardines.
Let's fucking go.
That's a giant ass pizza.
Let's go. Ooh. I hear sardines are really good on pizza.
Dude, I've never had it.
It depends.
But it's very salty.
It depends on whether or not you like sardines.
All right, well, I don't know if I like them or not.
I think it's just
sardines will become the pizza.
Circle
like that.
Out.
Even if you put just one sardine on a pizza, that entire pizza is going to taste like sardines.
Okay, have you ever put just one sardine on a pizza?
Yes.
How was it?
It tasted like not enough sardines.
All right, so I entered the Reef.
Why did you go here?
Oh, I didn't realize that, like...
That's the one you found. There's two. You found 2 out of the possible 43 Reeves.
All right,
Christopher Reeves.
Oh. So is this game just a documentary about Superman?
Absolutely. How did you know?
I took a guess. Look at the lobster. Look at him. Look at him. Ah!
Oh, dude, you're going to suffocate up there.
Will he?
What about eating sardines with pineapples?
I hear it's fucking delicious.
See,
I've had Hawaiian pizza before. It's not good.
I like Hawaiian pizza.
I like Hawaiian pizza.
It'd be better without the pineapples.
I disagree.
Dude, I love pineapples. So you can eat that stuff. Yep.
But I mean, my question is like why is pineapple on pizza so polarizing?
Because people just don't like stuff, dude. Defeat the red frog crab, but be careful.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, he's shooting me.
Be careful, dude. You just gotta be careful.
Oh god, he's shooting. Oh god, he's
Dude,
shooting.
you just gotta be careful.
Oh god, he's shooting.
Dude, you just have to be careful. Oh, you got it.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that candy? What is that?
It's a red frog crab DNA. Now you can become him.
You killed him. Now you can be him.
Yeah.
Fountain of Dawn.
This game really personifies you are what you eat.
This game is pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm engaging the Reef.
You
What does
can
that do?
woo it. Start wooing.
It's Fountain of Dawn.
Woo.
Formation.
Woo.
Can I make?
And breed.
How do I do that?
Formation,
it's
and
formation.
you go to breed right there. Oh, see, look, and there you go. You see, you got your crab, red frog crab, and you can put him on your team.
I'm gonna get rid of the sardine.
Okay, yeah.
Can I just get rid of him? Yeah, I can. Oh no, I can't. So I got rid of him too.
Yeah.
So let's do that, and then I can add this guy. Do I want to do that? Do I want to wait? Should I wait to put the red frog crab on my team?
Oh, dude, I don't. This game is so complicated.
I got so many options.
Dude,
like I gotta be.
Just put a spiny lobster. Can you put a spiny lobster and a red frog crab?
No, it's too much. It's 10 too many.
Well, then wait, because you see your capacity is 130. Just find more Reeves. Find more Christophers.
Ooh. I gotta find more Supermans.
Go to commence operations.
I'm commencing them operations. I fucked that crab up.
Dude, you did.
He was all like, I'm a fucking crab. And I'm like, yeah. And you're dead.
You showed him who's boss, man.
Yeah. So is this one over here one I haven't been to?
I think if you press one of the buttons, it points you to the... There's one all the way over there.
Yeah, let's go that way.
Because I think the blue ones are yours.
Is this yellow thing a thing I can fight? Do I fight this thing?
I don't know.
I think I fight him. I'm gonna fight him.
It's a red frog crab.
Fuck you, red frog crab.
Dude, you're getting mad aggressive with the scraps. Oh, he went above the water.
If you attack other creatures, the battle begins. Let's fucking go, you bitch ass crab.
Dude, you're also a ground-dwelling aquatic creature. You shouldn't throw too much shade.
I'm throwing all the shit. I'm throwing fucking lasers at him. You see this shit?
Dude,
Yeah, and then I fucked them up.
Lasers are the opposite of shade. They create light.
Alright, so let's just follow this thing. Let's see where it goes. I like it.
Dude, you can shoot these things and eat them for sustenance.
What things?
Sustenance.
These things?
The barnacles.
Oh, I got materials.
Yeah, you can eat those sponges, man.
Can I eat these sponges?
Dude, I don't know. I'm not an oceanographer.
There's hermit crabs down there. Where'd they go? I want to fight them.
Dude, don't fight everything you see, even though you are a lobster with a sour disposition.
Shoot at this rock.
Well, watch out. Be careful. Be careful.
Look at this sardine over here.
Oh, dude, watch out. The sardine, he's gonna fight you.
Over here, over there?
Over here, over there.
Defeat sardine times 2. Dude, those sardines are fucking you up, bro.
Oh, they really are.
Maybe not anymore, because they keep saying defeat sardine times 2.
I'm trying to shoot at it.
Mr. Invincible says to check your Facebook when you get the chance, Ed.
Will do.
And Manicardi, just so I remember, your PSN name is just Manicardi, right? Just with 1 T.
I can now enter the oil tank.
Go in there.
I'm doing it.
Go in there.
Going to engage the reef.
So your capacity, see, your capacity is 150. So if you take out the sardine, you could put in the crab.
You know what I'm doing?
Boom.
Exactly what you just said.
Boom.
Let's go. Also, I can breed.
Oh, you ain't got.
Can I breed another?
You have almost 200% red crab DNA.
And that is a sentence I never thought I'd. That is a sentence I never thought I'd say or hear.
Dude, you could have a red frog crab and a sardine.
I do. I have them.
What a wonderful world we live in.
I love this game.
Commence operation.
So what does engaging these reefs do?
You gotta woo it.
No, really. Like, what is?
Dude, if I knew, I would tell you right now.
I'm gonna commence operations.
I know that starts the game.
Oh, I healed.
Oh, maybe because you wooed it.
Oh, I hope I healed because I wooed it. Wait, there's a natural reef over here. Over here.
That's the one you were just at.
No, I was in an oil tanker.
Oh, I don't know then.
All right, I gotta go this way.
Go that way.
So the targeting system in this is weird because it's not instant.
Yeah, it is very strange.
Are these barnacles?
You can shoot them. Yeah, eat that stuff. Delicious. You're at 40 out of 40 food. Dude, that constant laser, is that the red frog crab?
I think so.
Hey, it's Whitey.
How's it going?
He said rock lobster.
He ain't wrong.
He is wrong.
Look at this stuff. Look at him. Look at him. This adorable little swimming thing.
Dude, you don't have to tell me twice.
Just talking about this lobster being adorable.
That's fair.
This game's all about adorable lobsters.
Oh, climb up above the water. Oh, yeah.
I'm above the water.
Live here for now.
Oh, I'm going to.
Just bake in the sun until so a fisherman can eat you.
Delicious.
There ain't nothing but regular crab-sized crabs here, Whitey. Oh, defeat the mackerel.
God damn it, man.
Watch out, there's some mackerels over here. Watch out. Watch out for the mackerel.
I'm watching.
Watch out for the mackerel.
I'm trying to regular attack. I'm trying to, like, up close attack it. It's not working.
Oh, you murdered the shit out of that mackerel, bro. Dude, how'd you do that?
Oh, I pressed R1, and he fucking lightning tackled the mackerel.
Dude, this game, I don't know. It's really hard for me, but you seem to be doing a really good job.
Well, it's because I'm the spiny lobster.
Oh, dude,
This game's all about the spiny
You
lobster.
can now enter the wagon of hay?
What?
I originally saw that as Wagon of Hell, and I was really excited.
Dude. Why would someone store hay underwater? It'd be like super soggy. That'd be weird. Woo.
I'm gonna
Engage it.
that natural reef.
Engage it.
I don't know what this does.
Dude.
Can somebody tell me?
Dude, I'm going to look it up. I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I can breed anything.
You can probably breed a mackerel now.
I can make a mackerel, or I can make another sardine. I can make.
You almost got 2% red frog crab.
Should I make a mackerel? Or should
Dude, make a mackerel. Do
Let's
whatever.
make a mackerel.
Do follow your heart. Mackerels only cost 10.
Oh, they cost 30.
What?
I mean, but if I go breed and then I can make another sardine.
No, don't do that. That's terrible.
You're right.
You can just replace the sardine with the mackerel.
Oh.
Yeah.
You, my friend, are correct.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
This is a Little Mermaid Dark Souls crossover.
I'd play that.
Prepare to be part of your world.
I probably would.
Huh? I would play it.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
I'm playing it right now, dude.
We're going out to sea.
Out to see what?
A whole new world.
Oh, so this is a Little Mermaid crossover.
Adorable crap.
Oh, you're regular Sebastian.
Oh, he is. Look at him.
Yeah.
Little bird just shaking around in the water.
Because this is jungle water.
Or however Danger Zone goes.
Dude, I don't know how Danger Zone goes, and I refuse to remember. You can't make me.
That's just too many things right now. There's too much going on to remember how Danger Zone goes. You know
Dude,
what I
I
mean?
can't. Yeah, it's out of my head. It's gone. I don't know why. I just suddenly got like super tired, so I'm all about this game.
I
right now.
thought you were gonna be like, I just got really hungry, and I'm like, I'm vaguely hungry too.
Kenny Loggins. What do you think Kenny's login is? You think it's KG password toot?
No, go up the side of this thing. No, come on, you adorable
Maybe
lobster
Kenny
fuck.
Rogers.
Kenny. I hear he's a gambler.
Dude. Password toot. That sounds like Kenny Rogers to me.
I am climbing this mountain like a motherfucker.
Dude, I remember my dad climbed a mountain once.
Did he? I don't know.
He, you know, the thing.
Oh,
yeah, Wreck of
wow.
the Edmund
Holy
Fitzgerald.
shit.
Yeah,
Holy
keep
shit.
going.
I'm dying.
Why?
Stop dying.
Well, I gotta dive back in the water. Because I was out of the water, it was using food.
Kenny Rogers login is Roger Taylor. Of course!
Of course. Submarine type?
Where? Yo, there's a car underwater!
That tends to happen.
Are those? Oh, okay. I thought those were actual submarines. I was very confused.
Fight the submarines with
I'm
your
doing it.
your lobster rage.
Yo, he's got such lobster rage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Lobster Rage is the name of my my Metallica cover band.
It is a submarine.
Wait, it's an actual fucking submarine? Wait, it's an actual fucking submarine?
Are you a? No, you. That's a regular sized car. Those are tiny submarines.
Oh god, I can't get in this car. I have to fight the submarines first, and I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
You got 3 lobster health left.
Oh god,
It's a submarine.
that submarine's fucking pissed.
It's got nuclear weapons.
No, my lobster health is gone. No. Oh my! Oh god, they quelled my lobster rage. Wait. Are you telling me I can come back to life?
Dude, you're a lobster. You got like 500% lobster DNA.
Are you telling me that I can create a sardine for my aquatic army?
You can.
I have so many questions.
I hope once you kill the submarine, you get like Russian captain DNA.
Yo! Okay, I also forgot that decoy exists and a homing missile exists.
Dude.
There's so much happening with this game right now.
Lobsters are the cats of the sea. They got 9 lives and they're bugs.
Oh, I do know all these things now.
Everyone knows cats are the bugs of domesticated animals.
Let's just go in a natural reef. Let's see what happens. Whatever. I'm just gonna engage.
Ooh, woo.
I'm gonna hit engage. We're gonna go here. Just gonna engage. Just gonna engage.
Engage that one. Excuse me.
That happens. You're a human.
I see. I still haven't listened to the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald song.
What is that? Oh.
It's a song called the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Right.
I don't know how it goes, but I also don't know how that Danger Zone song goes. So you see, I still don't know how it goes. I don't know if that was right or wrong. It sounded right. I don't know what you're doing. Is that the lobster theme?
You want
song?
ants? That's how we get ants. That's how the song goes.
That's how it goes?
You know what was fantastic?
What was fantastic?
So somebody like accidentally dropped a donut in our office once. Or
Okay.
I should say our old office.
Did people go nuts?
I
think they donuts.
Our CEO walked by and he went. Like our CEO walked by and just looked at the donut and looked at the person that dropped it and he was like, "Do you want ants?" Because that's how you get ants.
That's fantastic.
And I laughed so hard I cried. Me and one of the developers were laughing so hard we were crying.
That's incredible.
Because he wasn't even trying to make the reference.
Yeah.
He wasn't?
No. That's what
he
made
was
it.
legitimately.
That's what made it even better because he
Serious.
was legitimately just like, that's how you get ants, asshole. Cut it out.
That's incredible. See, something, danger zone. I think that's how it goes. Dude, I definitely don't know how it goes. Icy says that you know the Edmund Fitzgerald song.
I just want to fight this lionfish, man.
You do not. It's part lion, part fish.
About to
All
fuck
pissed.
this thing up with my homing missiles.
Oh, dude, you're throwing little Siemens at it.
Yep.
Keep your semen away from him.
I am lobster jizzing all over this lionfish.
Oh, dude. That's how you get all the lobster DNA everywhere.
Oh god! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Don't fight! Don't fight the fucking submarines. Like, I really want to try to kill it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, damn it! I have to.
Submarine type Atsu.
Oh, this is not okay.
Submarine fighting music. All right, you gotta jizz on him.
I'm trying.
You know what they say.
Okay, I think I'm actually doing damage this time.
When all else fails, you gotta jerk it.
I don't know if I'm actually doing damage to this submarine.
You've got to jerk it
Try that
before
close attack.
you work it.
Hell yeah, close attack. I think you're doing it. He's stuck in the wall. Have you ever seen The Hunt for Red October?
Have you ever seen a moose kissing a goose?
Yes, I have.
Down by the
Do you
back?
know where I can find some sailors?
Oh, this is Shenmue 2 and Seaman 2 combined. This was actually the last role that Leonard Nimoy played. He was the lobster.
I'm dying. I don't know what happened to my health, but I think I got hit by a missile.
It's the nuclear vessels, man.
Yeah, the game was just like,
The nuclear
nope.
vessels?
Yeah, the nuclear vessels.
You know, we almost got a Seaman 2 for,
You mean Seaman as well?
Yeah. Okay, I'm not doing any damage. I don't think my close-up attack was doing any damage either. And that makes me a little sad.
Dude, I'm not sad.
Why not?
Because, you know, it's been a good day.
That's fair.
It's a good day, Tater.
Maybe you stay up here and attack him outside of the water. So everyone knows
maybe.
submarines can't leave the water. That's their weakness.
Okay, because it looks like I have to fight one, so to me that means I killed one?
I think so.
Is that what that means?
Maybe. Yeah, decoy.
Today was a good day.
Dude, I remember Ice Cube. Isn't he a movie star?
Oh, the fact that like, oh god, the fact that that's actually a thing, like people.
That people might actually believe.
Well, no, but I mean, like, they don't know him from his music career. Like, that makes me kind of sad.
I know, right?
I'm doing literally no damage to this fucking thing.
Dude. You know, it's. You just gotta keep.
Look at his legs!
Dude, you are working it.
Look at his little lobster legs!
You are working so hard, dude. You're working for that money.
He's that detective in SVU. Oh, you sever a limb and use it as a decoy. I mean, that thing's just getting away. Why don't I just let it go? Just don't let it go.
You don't have to.
No, but I'm gonna, because I'm gonna fight this hermit crab instead.
You need health.
I know.
You should probably go engage a reef. You're trying so hard.
Just freaking out, you know?
Well, he was into pigtails and shit. I've seen that episode.
Isn't that every episode?
With pigtails, I don't think so. I think it's like procedural, so it's different every time. Yeah, you can't go into that reef until you defeat the submarine guarding it.
Man, I don't think I can.
Well, you killed one, right?
Maybe?
I could have sworn it said two.
I think I found the second one. I don't know how this works, man.
Me either. You've gotten much further than I have.
Oh, I can't shoot it from up here. I gotta be in the water to use my lasers.
Everyone who's studied crab physiology knows that. Crabs gotta be in the water to shoot lasers. That's why when you go to the store, they're all in the water.
Oh, right. Oh, one got stuck on the wall. So I'm just going to try to get closer, you know?
You're running out of food, too. You got 18 out of 40 food. You know?
No. You're totally in my way. I'm trying to fight submarines.
You're a little bit translucent, a little bit.
Jay, I'm actively trying to fight these submarines here. Like, well, cut it out.
Got a close range attack it.
Trying?
Yeah.
Did that hit him?
You did it.
Yo, I can make new life forms can be
You can make a
I can
submarine.
make a submarine? Are you serious? Dilapidated car?
You got it. You can make a submarine. You got a dilapidated car, Reef.
This game is hype as fuck.
Dude, I don't know what's happening, but you're the best at this game apparently.
Yo.
Enter that car.
I'm gonna drive this car all the way to Panama.
You've got to lick it before you stick it.
Is that a song?
I'm engaging the reef, bro.
I'll engage it.
Yo, global warning to concern for the worst. Formation. Let's go to breed. Where's submarine?
Hey.
Oh my god, I'm doing this though.
Wait, you can mate with submarines?
Yeah, bro.
Dude. All
You can breed submarines.
You just
All
need
right.
submarine DNA.
What don't I need?
Submarine Dunna.
Done.
I have 2 spiny lobsters.
Well, Spiny Lobster's 50, right?
So what if I get rid of? Do I get rid of mackerel and one of my spiny lobsters?
Yeah, do that.
Get rid of the spiny lobster.
Remove.
Oh, is remove just an remove
Yeah,
is an
there you
option. And sardine, and we're gonna go right here.
Boom.
But we're gonna move this one here.
Now you got a submarine in your fish crew.
How excited are you? What is details? I can rename it? I can strengthen them?
Do it. Strengthen it. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Do we just... What, 1% growth?
That doesn't seem worth it.
No, it does not.
I have so many... No, I don't want to... No. Remove that. And then go back to... Yeah. I have so many questions.
Yeah, you can use
I mean, do you really need
Yeah.
other fish in in your group if you have a submarine?
I don't know. And I didn't think that was ever going to be a question. What does freeze do?
Freeze? Yes.
I mean, sure.
It means it's
go to
frozen.
the freezer.
Yeah, we'll just freeze them, I guess. How do I? Is this me? I'm spiny lobster number 1.
Yes.
If I go to details and strengthen, what happens?
That.
Oh, yo.
12%.
Let's do that. I'm
Okay.
down.
Do it.
Wasn't that close?
There's a lot going on in this game. Go to freezer. There they are.
It's basically your poke storage.
Oh, you got a Pokedex.
Number 1 in your Pokédex, submarine.
Now you're controlling the submarine.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't have any resources, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, you got to collect more resources.
So if I return a title, does this just save?
I believe so.
I have so many questions about this game, and I don't know if
He's got to engage the reef.
Oh, I'm totally going to commence operations, bro.
Well, you got to play a submarine captain now. Yeah.
Oh, no fucking way. Yo. Do you hear this music?
Oh, God. It's great that the music changes.
Oh, let's fucking go. It's got a Japanese flag!
I love how big the fish are.
Or how tiny the submarine is.
So here's my question. Do I want to play as the submarine? It has homing and torpedo.
Can you move faster?
No. And I don't care. Oh, this is the best.
This is going to be slow going.
All right, I need to change. I can't. I don't think I can do this.
You could be a trebuchet. You gotta find an underwater trebuchet and breed a lobster with it.
So what this game has taught me, you can breed anything with a lobster. That's what this game has told me.
They're the most versatile animal on planet Earth, my friend.
How do I go forward? I'm trying to use the dilapidated car here.
Trebuchets can launch a projectile over 300 meters. But how far can they launch a lobster? What do you think?
I think as far as you need it. You know?
Yeah, I very rarely need to launch a lobster, like, probably less than 5 feet. I can't imagine any more than that would be excessive.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah, I think I'm going to use the lobster.
Good choice.
Because I think it's got really good...
It's quick.
Lobster is delicious.
It really is. The older I get, the more I'm like, I need more
It's a
lobster.
sea bug.
It's a delicious sea bug.
Hey, you right. Oh, that's what engage means, see?
Oh,
now you're start at that location.
Oh.
So you have 123 HP now because you just fucked the submarine.
I mean, that's how real life works. Like, you get HP based on how many submarines you have sex with.
Yeah, no, I've seen The Hunt for Red October. That's how it goes. That's why Sean Connery, that's how the movie ends.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I got more resources. I can breed whatever that is, right?
That was a red frog crab. You already have a ton of DNA.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Dunno.
Yeah, you have some DNA.
There's a starfish down here. How do I fight the starfish?
You eat the starfish. You shoot it and eat it.
I did.
Think about it. Rock and roll is a euphemism for sex. This lobster is breeding with everything in the ocean, including inanimate objects. This isn't just a rocket lobster. It's a metal lobster.
I was just about to say, this lobster's metal as fuck.
Hell yeah, dude.
This game does so many things.
One of those things is breed lobsters with submarines.
There's a sardine over there. I'm going to fight all these sardines. You ready?
Do it. Fight the sardine.
This game taught me anything. It's that lobsters have homing missiles.
Oh, there's king crabs? Those are giant-ass crabs, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to fight them, man.
You have a submarine, so...
I feel like
How
submarine...
good is that submarine, though?
That good?
I feel like it should be instant kill, you know? Alright, it's these king crabs.
You just murdered one.
Did I?
Hell yeah, dude. Dude,
I think I got close.
Tekken gave this a -0 out of 10.
Tekka, you're not playing this. You don't understand.
Dude, and -0, that's a crazy number.
I feel like at negative numbers, it sort of wraps around back to the top. So that's a 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah!
Woo! I think I'm dying here, guys.
You just got mathily.
Yo, I got him!
Oh, dude, definitely.
Let's go!
You got King Crab Gene. His name was Gene. He was King Gene.
Yo, and there's bow or bow of the boat.
What's the difference between bow of the boat and bow of the boat?
Whatever you want it to be.
I want the bow of the boat to be a weapon stored on the boat to shoot other boats with, and the bow to be the front.
So there you go. What does TIL mean?
Today I learned.
Oh.
I'm guessing.
Oh. Well, today I learned what TLI means.
Yeah.
I don't have enough king crab DNA.
Dunno.
Dude, you didn't get it in.
How sad are you for me? I have 300% whatever this is.
That's the red frog crab DNA.
Should I reproduce one?
No, that's dangerous.
Because
if you have too much DNA, you create a monster.
But I have 300%.
Oh. Well, go big or go home, I guess.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So I don't really know what the difference between these frog crabs are.
One of them can be frozen, and the other one...
Not.
So 70
Yeah.
and 70. And that one doesn't have experience. So let's just freeze this one, because I don't know what to do.
Okay.
Just going to put that one in the freezer.
And get the red frog crab in your potty.
Oh, I can... Let's go to the freezer, because I have 20%. I have 20 capacity now.
Oh, you can get the sardine out. Your friend.
Oh, I can thaw him?
And put him in your body. Oh, no, the mackerel.
No, I need the mackerel. Where's the mackerel?
He's right there.
Let's use him.
Got him. Look at that.
Have we heard of Kingdom Come Deliverance? Is that a movie? Is it a game?
No, it's a game from Hungary.
I've heard of the movie Deliverance and the comic Kingdom Come.
There was also a movie, Kingdom Come.
I've heard of that movie too.
The comic's really good.
And I've heard of Kingdom
Stephen
Hearts.
King.
And I've heard of the phrase "come hither."
It's basically Skyrim made by some programmers in Hungary.
But
it got really popular in the past couple of months because of the developers.
Who are they?
Some guys in Hungary who refused to conform to social justice norms.
Okay.
So like.
So they don't wear pants.
Oh.
No, it was a game in Hungary and stuff, and people were complaining there's no black people in this, and they're like, that's because there were no black people in Hungary. Fuck off. And so suddenly it's really popular.
I don't know if that's the only reason it's popular, Jack. Like, is the game good?
I've heard it's like Skyrim.
Because that could be why it's popular, is that it's a good game.
Games are good sometimes.
Sometimes.
Tekken hit the wrong button and he deleted this wall of text that Whitey put on there, and it was pretty funny.
What was the wall of text that Whitey put on there?
I
I missed it.
I don't
and
know.
I'm really sad that I missed it.
Oh, it's something about the definition of futa. So I'm glad he deleted it.
What is the definition of futa?
Futa
It's like a futon.
Like,
oh.
Yeah.
I don't need to explain what futa is.
So it's like a chair, and you put, and it could be a bed.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. Kill that hermit crab, dude.
I'm trying to. I got homing missiles, and they're not really homing. Why won't this hermit crab die?
Because you need the other lasers.
I guess so.
Oh, he also banned Whitey for 10 minutes.
Why did you do it?
Why did you do that?
Hit the wrong button.
God damn it.
I'm digging this song, man.
Right?
Is that Squidzilla? Squilla?
It's Skrillex in squid form.
Squillix.
So you mean regular Skrillex?
Right. You know what's crazy?
What is crazy? I don't know.
There are some musical artists that consider Skrillex to be like a very influential artist.
Huh.
I mean, I wouldn't say he's not influential. He's very influential. That doesn't mean he's necessarily good.
I like his music.
There is a difference.
But I find what he does pretty interesting, considering what he had made before.
Just like in a punk band,
Oh,
right?
God! Oh, God! I'm getting shot at by this thing.
Dude, is that a clownfish?
I'm trying to kill it. Oh, no, it killed me!
It got behind you and attacked you.
Really bummed out about that.
Scrub.
He was in a post-hardcore / emo band. He was in From First to Last. He used to sing for them.
Right, yeah, I do know.
And he was really bad. And he was like, he actually left the band because he was like, guys, I kind of suck. You should get somebody better.
Right.
And then when he left, started singing way better. Like he actually, before he started putting out music as Skrillex, he started putting out music under his own name.
Yeah.
And he was making less abrasive dubstep so he could sing over it.
Huh.
It's really good.
Going back to the dubstep that he had created, and just dubstep in general, it just is super ridiculous. Like, it's almost comical now. It's like, because it's just so over the top. It's like there's so much bass, so much reverberation. It's like, really, guys?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, and that's kind of what I appreciate about it, is that it's almost like he's doing it almost ironically. That if you listen to the stuff he put out now, where it's just a lot of silly sound choices that you wouldn't think you'd use this for a dance song or what he's doing. And it's almost it's almost done. Like, he's doing it ironically on purpose. Like, look at this dumb shit I'm doing.
Right.
Like, isn't this silly? But I dig him as an artist.
Are you giving him that much credit?
Yeah, because I feel like he knows what he's doing.
All right, then.
So what's over this way?
A reef.
So how does this game work? Does this just keep going? Do I just...
Yeah, you just keep getting stronger. There's a
Oh,
lionfish
there's-
by a phone
yeah,
booth.
just schools of lionfish apparently.
Yeah, and there's a phone booth here.
Oh, I'm really glad that phone booth starring
Colin Farrell.
yeah, thank you.
Richard Collins.
Okay, so these lionfish just fucked me up.
Yes.
All right, I think I got one more in me.
The answer is yes. They did.
What other games is on the fan donated list?
Oh, I don't know. What
That's a
other
good
games
question.
we got?
But I got one more life of this game left in me.
We've got my game.
What game is that? Is it a game that you made?
No.
Jay made it himself.
Oh, Jay, we gotta play it.
Jay's really proud of it. And also, he hasn't eaten in 17 days.
When is your
that game?
When is your test there?
Whenever I go in tomorrow.
Yep.
So couldn't you hypothetically had like couldn't you schedule it for like
Yes.
noon and then just stop eating at midnight? Like couldn't you made this way easier? Anyway?
12 hours isn't enough.
You need 24.
See?
Yeah. Even if they say 12 hours, they're lying.
Because remember about the apples?
Oh right, that's a great white shark.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to fight it.
Great white buffalo.
That is a giant... Why are you doing... No!
Yeah, let's fucking go, you piece of shit! Yo, fuck you for trying to eat my crab friend.
Yo, you got a sub. Oh
Whoa!
God!
Whoa! Sharknado!
He's got a NATO of sharkness.
Oh, that uses all my stamina.
He's giving you advice.
I don't care if sometimes fleeing is the better option. Let's fucking go, you piece of shit. Because, like, I'm doing damage, right?
Yeah, I would assume so. I would assume that you were. And he's distracted by something, so I say keep going for it.
Right? Like, I got submarines, like was good.
Submarines are good.
Like, I feel like I'm doing damage. Oh god, it sees me. Oh god, it attacked me. That wasn't that bad, actually.
You can attack it from, like, your close range attack is really good. Oh god. Oh, that was all your health.
Oh, it hit me like twice and I died?
Yeah, that's gonna happen because he's a shark and you're
I did some real damage to that thing, though. You saw its health bar?
He's a shark and you're not. So.
Alright, I think I've had my fill for now.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't eat too much seafood.
Yeah.
Or any food in general.
I mean, I
Eating
know it's
too
good
much
for
isn't
you,
good
but can I, like, so I go to system and then return the title?
Yeah, that's fine. I think you're good.
And then if I wanted to go back in, we could just...
Yeah, Spiny Lobster
I
right
could just
there.
Spiny Lobster?
Yeah, just do that.
So it's Spiny Lobster number 1?
Yeah.
I'd take it. What do account settings do? Can I go down there?
No, absolutely not.
Let's hit return. And let's go to exit. So what else we got on the menu, my friend?
We have, I can play Cuphead for the remaining time.
Could we play 2-player on this?
Maybe.
Do you want to play Cuphead?
I want to go to sleep.
I mean, we can call it if you're tired.
I mean, you could try Cuphead.
You can also do Doki Doki Literature Club.
No, that is not a game to start right now.
Why is that not a game to start right now?
Because it's so short, you should play it all in one cohesive whole.
Okay. Maybe.
How short is it?
Maybe on
It's
Monday.
like
we'll
5
do that.
hours.
Yeah, I can try out Cuphead. I can be really bad at it, and it looks like it froze.
Oh yeah, we'll do that here.
Wait, seriously?
It actually froze?
Because of DS4 Windows. Actually.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's weird.
But you can play it without. Yeah. It does do this.
Why does it do this?
Because something about it and the drivers for DS4 Windows don't agree with each other. They kind of fight and everyone loses.
Everyone loses?
Yeah.
I feel like DS4 Windows loses.
Oh yeah.
Because it requires you to turn off DS4 Windows.
Yeah, it's true. And also probably turn off my computer because nothing is reacting.
All right then.
I'll turn it off. Turn off.
Does the blinking red light on the PS4 controller mean the battery's dying? What the fuck?
What was that?
You heard that, right?
I did hear that. The beep
But
beep.
because the video moved on your computer,
Yeah.
it went forward a little bit.
Weird. There we go.
Hey!
And it's restarting. Go. Perfect.
Bada boom.
I just had to wait.
Yeah, Steam is weird with just in general. Finally, the ban is over. Yeah, I'm sad that you got banned at all, Matt.
I'm not.
I am sad.
How sad are you? On a scale of 1 to 10.
10. Definitely 10.
Ooh.
I think my computer exploded.
Blah, 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 blah. Dubstep is the late 200s as rap rock was to the late 90s.
Essentially, yeah. What a flash in the pan.
Is your computer restarting? It doesn't look like it.
No, it's kind of just...
That's not good.
Maybe Windows exploded.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Bye forever.
I'll just hold this until it turns off.
Bye forever. So, what would you do if your computer is just dead?
If it's just dead,
Yeah.
it's a good run.
It's a good run.
That happened, sorry.
What are you gonna do?
Hey!
Nothing like, well, at least the guy who built it is in the room.
Bada boom, the guy who built it's in the room. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
great.
that's good.
Fantastic.
No, that's great.
Swimmingly.
I shall, Mr. Invincible, after we are off of here. At the end of every decade, music goes forward. No, I like dubstep for what it is.
But would it be music?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
feel like I feel like it takes the aggression of heavy music and flips it into a different genre, and I think that's an interesting idea. But I'm also the guy that's like,
Hey, it worked.
God, no, it didn't.
No.
It did.
Oh,
It
did.
worked.
Yep.
But I'm also the guy that's like, the band Issues did a cover of Justin Bieber's Boyfriend, and I think it's fantastic. I think it's equal parts fantastic and terrible.
There you go.
So, what do I know?
Hey, it's almost like music is subjective.
Because they're like this ridiculously heavy band with one guitar player who plays like a super down-tuned, like drop garbage can guitar tone
I love drop garbage.
that plays,
Press start. I'll go to options.
I can't move the...
Devil will take their heads.
Oh yeah, but they
I've
they
never heard
play
this music
what's
before.
essentially like new metal guitar riffs, but they use that that breakdown algorithm where you just randomly delete 16th notes. I don't know. They're not great. Their singer could have just been an R&B artist if they wanted to, because he sings really soulfully and it almost doesn't match, but it does. And they just got to do that screams. But they're like controlled aggression, and it's ridiculous.
Oh, I remember what the issue was.
What's that?
It needs to be plugged in with a wire. It doesn't recognize the dongle.
Oh. How big is the wire?
I don't think Jay has a long wire for
I do not.
yeah.
Oh, because I bought one of those. Because I was like,
We might be able to if I unplug the internet.
what?
Bringing this closer.
We have no internet.
R&B hasn't been R&B
The
since
internet
Cisco.
is dead.
Uh,
Somebody broke the internet.
Matt, you're not wrong.
Got no more internet.
I think my favorite version of the thong song might be Robert Goulet's version of the thong song.
What?
have you heard that?
No.
And by that I mean Will Ferrell playing Robert Goulet covering the thong song.
That's
That
incredible.
sounds amazing.
There you go.
It's he throws the N-word out there with the hardest R I've ever heard. Oh no! I'm sorry. He throws it out there with an A, but it's like the loudest, hardest A you've ever heard that word said. It's like, because it's one of those things. He's a white guy, so like, do you go with it for the bit, or do you kind of do something else? And Will Ferrell doubles down.
I think for a comedy, you'd go with it for the bit.
Yeah, he doubles down.
'Cause-
If you've never seen Will Ferrell as Robert Goulet, do yourself a favor. Let's play the game.
Play game.
What's happening?
That's because it's on offline mode now. It doesn't know what to do.
But I'm pressing the button, and this isn't lighting up.
I think that's fine.
It depends.
I think it's fine.
I think you're right, because I'm pressing buttons and it's moving.
I
So
think
I'm
it's
gonna hit
fine.
start,
Yeah, you
and
can do a new game if you want.
Let's do this one down here on the bottom.
All right.
I
I haven't come back to this game. Things just keep coming out.
You got over halfway through.
Yeah.
Is this game as hard as I think it is?
It's hard, for sure.
And would you want to do a death count for this?
I mean,
do you
sure.
think that that's a thing we should do?
Sure.
Because not for nothing, I may get a hold of Marty and Jim and see if they want to do a theme song for that.
Cool.
Hot dog, explained King Dice. You know, I'm just going to skip this for now.
Okay.
King Dice is still the best boss.
Because I just want to dive into this game.
Hacker, have you made it to King Dice yet?
I haven't.
Oh.
I keep, like, I haven't got very much further since I played this game in the very beginning. When it first came out.
King Dice is so cool.
Well, yeah, Robert Goulet, or Will Ferrell's Robert Goulet is ridiculous, but Whitey, you might as well check out Issues, because they're... Actually, just check out that cover. Check out that cover and check out, I think, there's like one other single. Because that band... I don't know. But if you're actually looking for, like, a real music recommendation for me of something that's not just, like, ironically good... no, the Issues is the name of the band. Tyler Carter is their singer. Death from the Korn album Issues is pretty good. I was gonna say the band Death from Above 1979 is really good.
Oh, I do like them.
They're a bass player and a drummer, and that's it. And their drummer sings.
Yeah, it's good.
And they just came out with new music. So I've been listening to a lot of them. I've been listening to a lot of. Oh, that happened.
This is a tutorial.
I've been listening to a lot of Dance Gavin Dance too.
Yep, we listened to that. I've been listening to a lot of Dance Gavin Dance and Dillinger Escape Plan recently.
Oh, Dillinger's so much fun, dude.
It really is a lot of fun.
I like how the controls are in PlayStation.
Yeah, this is why the DS4 Windows kind of breaks it, because it tricks the...
Yeah, the DS4 is designed to... The DS4 Windows is designed to make the computer think your PS4 controller is an Xbox controller.
Yeah. You can chain those.
Okay.
So if you press X again. Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
I am at my computer, Tekken.
So if you press X on him. Yep.
That's cool. Okay, and I can match that. EX move circle. Oh shit! He's double fisting.
65 Days of Static is fantastic, phenomenal.
Is that Dillinger?
No, that is a like an electronic group.
Yes. No, you're right.
Yeah. It's great music. Oh, you went back in.
Damn it.
Well, now you should be able to breeze through this. Speed run the tutorial. Oh well. Game over.
I thought I had a double jump, but I guess not.
Tekken wants that game.
Yeah, I definitely forgot whether or not you showed me 65 Days of Static.
Get him. I already got the coin.
Oh, I think you're right, because I think I definitely was on a kick of them for a while.
I think go left.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, exit.
But yeah, I've been really into Death from Above 1979. They're really good. Oh shit, there's another Oh yeah, that was good.
Hey, Fat Pat.
I can't see what that says.
It's a GIF.
Oh.
Got 3 gold coins.
It's a probably a Kappa face or something. It's just that Better Twitch TV does not work.
No, it's working here. It's a GIF of someone dancing.
Yeah, it doesn't work with most other places. Better Twitch TV is bad. Stop using it. Use Franker faces. It's so much better. And it doesn't lag your computer.
Thanks,
Well, thanks,
Fat
Fat
Pep.
Pep.
What link did Teku give you? What game is that?
Fight stuff. Also, the Royal Blood is a really good band.
Lost Soul aside.
They are. They're
All
playing
right,
a lot
I
on 93.
don't think I should have.
It's all either bosses or, and anything pink you can parry with the with that jump move. So that you could, yeah.
Okay.
And parrying builds up your super meter.
Yep. So if you pressed X on that, you would have slapped it.
So if I wasn't bad.
So you knocked him down.
But yeah, the Royal Blood's another band that they're another like bass player drummer.
Yeah. They've been getting a lot of play on 92.3.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought this game was an Xbox exclusive.
It is.
Why do they have PlayStation controls in the menu?
Because Xbox exclusive is oxymoronic.
I was just thinking about why I haven't bought this game. Oh yeah, it's Xbox exclusive. And I don't like playing games on PC.
Oh god damn it.
PC,
Yo, Thundercat and Carpenter Brut are fantastic.
I love Carpenter Brute. I've never heard Thundercat.
Thundercat is just the bassist. He's really good.
That's interesting.
See, I don't like playing video games on PC. To me, PC is workplace.
That's fair.
I've only been playing games on PC lately. Well, that's not true because my PS4 does exist.
So any level, yeah, just X on.
So is this just like a regular fucking thing? This is.
Yeah, it's a regular level.
Magic Bootsy. That's my emblems.
I'm confused.
Palace Caravan's pretty good too.
I remember. I think there was a picture of Thundercat online, and someone said it looked like Phil. Wait a little bit.
I need to go look up what Thundercat looks like. Nope, fuck you. So I like that this guy just shoots everything with his finger guns.
He's if you believe it, you can achieve it. That's what this game is all about.
So is the two-player? So is the two-player of this teamwork makes the dream work?
Yes, and also teamwork makes the game more frustrating.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Why is the game harder?
Yeah, I believe so. I think you can mess each other up and
Oh
stuff.
Jesus!
But you can also revive each other. So
I dig that. So anything pink I can attack? So like that.
yeah, so that thing, if you press X on it, yeah, you can.
Or this thing?
Yeah,
Well,
that thing right
Teku,
there.
it's a good thing I don't play visual novels or card games.
Oh.
But visual novels are pretty good.
Like Danganronpa was awesome.
Dude. Danganronpa's fantastic.
I really like this.
Did you play the third one yet?
I have.
I know the ending is super polarizing.
It is, and I really kind of dig that kind of stuff, and I know I can see why other people wouldn't, but that's fine. It's something I dig.
Yeah, Amanda was not happy. Because she's like, it cheapens everything else I played.
You can dash.
Oh, right. I forgot that exists.
Yeah. I don't feel it cheapens anything. I feel it's interesting.
Yeah, especially with something like Ultra Despair Girls. Like, that actually gives a lot of light to that in general. I don't know. I don't want to give anything away because going into that game mostly blind is a really good idea.
Yeah. I mean, even I really feel it's about the experience as a whole too. Like sometimes, like I've watched, since I'm a fan of horror movies, a lot of the times a movie can be very good, and then the ending is just like a wet fart, and you're like, why?
A wet fart.
But sometimes it's more about the movie as a whole rather than just the ending. You know?
Play also Despair Girls on stream. I mean, I guess we could, but I don't really feel like that's a game to stream because it's like it's really easy.
That's fair. And I feel it's a weird game without playing the
yeah,
first
if you
too.
haven't, yeah.
Like it's a whole lot.
Yeah, that game just drops you it. Like there's a lot going on, and they expect you to know. Like they've expected you to play 1 and maybe 2.
Yeah.
Because it takes place between 1 and 2. So if you haven't played Danganronpa 1 and 2,
You'd be very lost.
yeah. Fat Pep, is there an auto parry perk, or are you just making fun of me because I'm awful at games?
I think there is an auto parry perk.
That's funny.
There's a Witcher TV series.
That's interesting. I hear.
Is it American made?
No, it's not.
I would imagine it would be because it's not as popular here as it is Yeah.
in other places.
Yeah.
And where is it from? Norway?
I think so. Definitely Eastern
Well, I
Europe.
heard something about it going to HBO, but then that was a rumor. Like that rumor was squashed.
The thing is, anytime
fuck?
someone wants a show made or want to start rumors, you say HBO and people get excited. It's like, oh God, prestige TV.
Well, it's because HBO's model for what they consider important for a TV show is very different from other networks. Most networks are all about how many people can we get to watch this? You know,
Right.
What ratings can we get on Nielsen's and things like that.
Yeah.
HBO doesn't care about that. They care about how many subscribers we can get, and
So they're
subscribers aren't necessarily linked to number of watchers.
Yeah, the
They're
Nielsen ratings
Yeah,
are so
subscribers are
archaic.
more linked to brand name recognition. So for HBO, they say we don't care how many people watch the show. We care about how many awards the show gets, so that they can say HBO shows got 32 Emmys this year.
Yeah.
And so you can have an amazing show that nobody watches, and HBO will just keep on renewing it.
Huh. Makes sense.
I'm still holding out for the ABC Star Wars show. No, I should not be playing this game while I'm like.
Super tired.
Yeah, not the best idea. It's fine though. It's fine.
Wait, there was a live action Full Metal movie on Netflix?
Yes.
It just
Came out.
yeah, recently.
Wait,
Well,
like,
okay. I mean, it's been in theaters.
wait, is it like
Oh,
a
I
is it
see.
is it with Japanese actors or American actors?
Yeah,
Okay.
first one. I hear good things.
I hear polarizing things.
Polarizing things usually, I don't know. Lately,
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been more into things like if there isn't like a consensus, this is the best thing ever. Like I'd more want to watch something that is polarizing than this is great.
Yep, that's actually what kept me interested in watching Bright, because I kept hearing about how bad it was.
Right is the most polarizing thing, from what I understand, for basically no reason.
I mean, I've said this before on stream, is that it's two white guys. You know, it's a social commentary by two white guys.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, but
David
it's-
Ayer made Training Day and End of Watch, so
I love
made
End
Training
of
Day?
Watch.
huh? Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's like, all right.
End of Watch was a fucked up
End
movie.
of Watch was fantastic.
Yeah, I need to
Fucked
see that.
up.
It is fucked up, but it's fantastic.
That's Jake
Jake,
Gyllenhaal,
Jake,
right?
Jake Gyllenhaal, yeah.
Jiggly Halls.
I
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I feel like that guy could do no wrong at this point. Have you seen
He's just
Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler's so
Nightcrawler
good.
is what the fuck.
We
So
watched that
good.
on a whim, and it was a really good whim.
So good.
Yeah, that movie was great. What else did we watch that? I don't even remember. Did we watch Terminator Genesis on it?
I think so. That was a weird night.
That wasn't Jake Jiggly Balls.
No.
It wasn't Jake Jiggly Balls.
No, but it was good.
I like Genesis.
So did I.
I think anyone who says it's a bad movie is just holding it to
The standards of 1 and 2.
standards
You
of
can
just
dash
2.
over this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not that much I remember.
Dude, I still need to see Drive. I feel it's a movie I will.
I do too.
It's like, from what I've seen of the movie, it is 100% a beautifully shot movie, but it is Refn. I've seen
Refn?
Bronson. Refn, Nicholas Winding Refn, I pronounce his name.
Oh, I didn't realize I had more than one of those. That's
Yeah, see
cool.
the cards in the
Yeah,
bottom?
yeah.
If you get all the cards, it becomes a different attack.
How many cards is all the cards?
I think 5?
I feel like I had 5.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Oh, this sucks. I don't like this at all. I don't like that at all. I'm an idiot.
Oh, you're so close!
Genesis was awesome. Genesis was also the one with Batman sucked. Yeah, I heard. I didn't see Salvation. I heard it was
The
bad.
one with Batman.
I hear the alternate ending is really interesting,
Mm.
where John Connor's not really a person anymore. He's just like an idea. So he's just the person that's created.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what I'm getting into for a Refn movie for sure. Like, I still want to see the Neon Demon, but I hear that's polarizing, even
Yeah.
for people who like Refn movies.
I heard that movie was just okay, and like
The thing is, I heard it was a piece of shit. I heard it was fantastic. I hear it's a masterpiece. I'm like, all right, I'm down. I want to see what you're bringing to the table.
Hell, you and I like Death Note, and
that's a controversial opinion for I don't know
right?
why.
It's not the anime. You're right, it isn't. And if you read any interview that the writer or director were a part of during the before the movie came out,
Yeah.
you'd know that. They were like, we're doing our own thing. Because they very much were like in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Yeah. I hear. I've heard this opinion that Death Note the movie is for people who hated Death Note the anime. I'm like, I could see it.
Probably fair. I mean, I don't like.
I thought the anime was good until episode 26.
Drive had the best chase scenes in recent cinema history, but the immersion was lost when a Chrysler 300 was able to keep up with a Mustang GT. The immersion was lost on me.
Yeah, I don't really. As far as that kind of immersion.
Oh yeah, as far as cars, I would argue that the Bourne Ultimatum was the Bourne Ultimatum. What the hell was the last one? Bourne Supremacy, was that the last one?
No, the last one was just Bourne, Jason Bourne.
I feel like that has some of the best chase sequences I've ever seen.
Jason Bourne with
the chase scene in Dubai, I think, and then the chase scene.
Jason Bourne was starring a Hawkeye.
That was
Renner.
Ultimatum.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the last one with Matt Damon.
I think that was Ultimatum.
Matt Damon.
No, I think that was Jason Bourne. Oh, that dude just kicked me in the nuts.
Yeah, I feel a movie would have to do something really, really egregious to take me out of it as far as immersion wise.
Yeah.
Usually, for me, it's just being boring. You know, you can be different. I'm okay with that. Just don't be boring.
I mean, that's fair. The worst a movie can be is mediocre to me. Like, if you're bad, at least that's interesting.
Yeah,
you know?
at least you tried something.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least I felt something while I was watching it.
If you're bored, it's like, oh god.
Because that's like I felt like. Here's my issue with Bright. I feel like that movie, I mean, for all its ham-fisted social commentaries,
Yeah.
like if they wanted to do that like that, they should have done it as a TV show. You know what I mean? And not a movie, because there's too much going on to make that a movie.
I mean, I'm okay with movies doing a lot. Because not everything needs to be a TV show. Because if it's a TV show, more than likely, I'm just not going to watch it.
That's fair.
Because it's such a time investment.
Fuck. I'm way too fucking tired to be doing this. But I was gonna say my problem with Bright is that movie sprinted to the middle. Like
right.
that movie made a mad dash. I can't even say the middle. That movie made a mad dash to Act 3.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, oh, here's all the action I wanted, all movie.
No, that's fair. It's just pacing problems, and I can get that. But I'm much more likely to finish a movie than to watch an entire season of television, which is why I'm happy to.
Yeah, you know what? Because especially the older I get, and I don't have the time to be watching a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, there's so much to watch. Just give me a movie, condense it for me.
That's fair. But that's the thing though, because certain things I feel like need it. Like I've been trying to get my way through. Again, that's the issue of not having the time to do it. But like something like The Punisher that needs that time, or something like Happy that needs that time. Because I wouldn't want to watch a movie based off of Happy. Because that show is fucking ridiculous. There's so many just beautiful shots. The guy does a lot of really interesting things with Dutch angles. Where the more Christopher
angles?
Where the more Christopher Maloney's running around.
Yeah.
Christopher Maloney's on it?
Yeah, he's the main character. The more he's every time there's an action sequence with him.
Yeah.
The camera's just shifting back and forth. So not only is there these crazy over the top action sequences, but now you're feeling kind of uneasy with them.
Yeah.
Bright has a Rotten Tomato score of 27%.
Christopher Maloney was probably the best part of season 5 of True Blood.
I didn't even know he was on it.
And then they killed him 4 episodes in.
Oh, that's good.
And you're like, oh, he's not the main bad guy this season.
I didn't realize he played a bad guy.
Yeah, they set him up to be the main bad guy and then killed him 4 episodes in. And you're like, wait, what?
Oh, God,
they killed him so matter-of-factly, too.
You're just like, well, I guess he's dead.
I think I shoot him in the chest.
I mean, that looks about right.
I need food.
I haven't eaten in 25 days. Somebody feed me.
Feed me, Seymour.
Oh, what a great movie.
What? Little Shop of Horrors, or are we talking
Little
about?
Shop of Horrors. I love that movie.
I've never. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Because I was referencing the Brack Show, and I know not a lot of people watch that show.
Oh, dude, I love the Bragg Show.
Fucking funny.
I was much more a fan of Space Ghost.
Coast to Coast.
Yeah.
That show's also funny. So was Cartoon Planet. So was Brack Presents the Brack Show starring Brack.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
But that was all. I think that was a that was the pilot to the Brack Show.
Yeah. Well, Brack was like a spin-off of Space Ghost, wasn't he?
Uh-huh.
Oh God.
All right, so you're gonna be the co-host, or what's it called? Fucking, there was that episode of Moltar was having a yard sale.
You're right.
So I mean, and
I like
that
Moltar.
was this was Space Ghost Coast to Coast. So he was just the guy pulling the lever.
Yeah.
Which that was one of the other things I loved about Toonami, was they kept that gimmick with him.
Well, yeah, that's all he did. He started the shows by pulling that lever.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a bit in Space Ghost Coast to Coast where Moltar, I think, is trying to have like a yard sale.
Yeah.
You know, I think he's trying to fuck.
You can do a super now.
I think he's trying to sell Space Ghost stuff without him knowing.
You
So
can do a
he's having
super now.
like a yard sale to like save to sell his stuff.
Yeah.
And he's talking to Brack, and he's like, I want this and this thing and this thing and this. And he's like, Brack,
You have super meter.
I forget half.
circle. And he goes, wait, what? He's like, how you gonna pay for all this? With some rocks? I fucking lost my goddamn mind. Now, Space Ghost Coast to Coast has some fantastic moments, and if you've ever watched the Eric Andre show,
Oh, I love the Eric Andre show.
the Eric Andre show is, I want to say, almost solely inspired by Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Really?
Yeah, he thought the idea of having a guest on and then answering questions and then editing the entire interview together to make it seem just like this crazy car crash
Yeah.
was far more interesting than actually interviewing someone. So one of the head guys from William Street,
Yeah.
like I totally forget the two producers' names, but they're like producers of like everything in William Street, and pretty much
William
everything.
Street is essentially just the production company for Adult Swim.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
pretty much he's like one of the head guys. He was like, okay, we could do this and that with the show and this and this, and Eric was like, no, that's great, but tell me more about Space Ghost Coast to Coast. But the Dennis Leary episode of that show might be my favorite of Space Ghost.
Space Ghost.
Because they just end up breaking down, and Space Ghost just keeps now asking Dennis Leary about his kids. Because like Dennis doesn't even want to be on the show at this point. Like he's vaguely offended
Yeah.
at some of the stuff he's being asked. So he's like, you know what? Like he was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like he was like, I'm only even like, he's like, I don't even know why I'm here. Like my kids asked me to do it, so I guess that's why. So he's like, I guess I just wanted to make them happy. And Space Ghost is sitting there playing the Zorak's keyboard. And now he's just playing a song like, the feelings of your stupid kids are more important than mine. He's like, yeah, pretty much. He's like, oh, all right. It's good. It's fucking great. That show's fantastic. As a Phillies fan, the Aqua Team's episode with John Kruk, so the show's classic. I don't remember the Brack show. I was too stoned out of my mind whenever I watched it. That's probably the way to watch that show.
That's how you watch that show.
I don't know, but there was an episode of the Brack show where where Brack and Zorak they were too busy playing. I believe the name of the fighting game was like Pant Kicker or something like that,
Right.
or like Head Kicker. I think was the name of the fighting game. So they were they got wrapped up in playing that instead of doing their homework. And if they had finished their homework in time, Brack's parents were going to take them to Fish Pockets. It's Brack's favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, well, shit. Like, you know, we didn't do our homework because we kept playing Head Kicker. Like, you know, how are we going to do this? Because like we really want to go to Fish Pockets. They forget that Thundercleese has a time machine in their backyard. So they steal the time machine.
I love Thundercleese.
Yeah. So they steal the they steal the time machine and go back in time to themselves like a couple hours prior, so they could like convince themselves to do the homework.
Yeah.
They end up just playing Head Kicker with themselves. So they keep going back in time and keep getting distracted by this game.
Right.
To where there's just like dozens of them piled in this room. And they haven't eaten at all. Oh, it's so good. What was the show with the guy that with the guys that were under? Can't wait for Ash vs. Evil Dead new season. Haven't watched the series of anything in like 8 months. Nothing counts.
Oh, yeah, they just put it on Netflix.
Yeah, they put it back on Netflix. So I was like, I should probably watch this, but I'm never in the mood for like serious, terrifying horror. And then Bruce Campbell, like eye fucking the camera, like 20 seconds later.
I'm always in the mood for that.
And I don't know why I'm not in the mood for that more often.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because Bruce Campbell's fantastic.
He really is.
Great. The best.
A minus.
I don't think. C-Lab 2021 was great.
It's fantastic. Got bad.
Yeah, if it wasn't for C-Lab 2021, we wouldn't have Archer.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And that blows my mind those like watching these guys just like keep trying and eventually getting something that's stuck.
Yeah.
Because like all the stuff they did beforehand wasn't bad either. Like C-Lab was great. The bit of Frisky Dingo I thought was good. But Archer even having that C-Lab crossover episode.
It's so good.
So good.
Oh god.
She has dive kicks.
She's broken. Oh god. Oh god, she's blowing kisses at me. She must really like me.
I don't know how I feel about the Archer Bob's Burgers episode. But I say that because I don't really think Bob's Burgers is funny.
Oh, I love Bob's Burgers.
I feel like
Bob's Burgers is one of those shows I can turn on anytime and just enjoy it, but it has no real substance.
because all right, I feel like, and it might just be because I don't like most of the voice cast. Like I don't like Kristen Skull.
Oh, really? I think as a voice, she's fantastic.
As an actress, she's awful.
Yeah, and that's the issue. That like I know who she is, and I know that she sucks when it's her. Like if I'm actually seeing her on screen, I know it's gonna be a bad time.
Right. She is a cartoon person, essentially.
Essentially. Oh shit. Killed her.
I mean,
dead.
she's a ghost now.
Asbestos safety curtain.
Oh, it's Meteor. Oh, God!
This is ridiculous.
Lightning, oh no! No, I was paying attention.
That was fantastic.
There's another phase.
Who is Dan Mintz?
A great slam and then some.
Has Archer gone all in? The Bob's Burgers was great.
Yeah, Bob Burgers are still going. I do like the random, like random movie references and stuff. Oh, jeez, that hurts me.
I mean, I like what Archer's doing.
I was gonna kill myself here. Taking too much damage.
And I can't get into the Tina character either.
Tina kind of grew on me.
But I like that Archer's kind of gone all in where they are. Like, if you're not watching, I don't want to give anything away.
No, it's fine. I watched a couple episodes, but like I'm not really into the I guess canon of ISIS.
It gets good.
Right,
like,
right.
Like, you know how I talk about Venture Brothers, where I'm like,
Oh, Venture Brothers, I'm all in on.
well,
yeah,
I was gonna say like that show to me was a very funny show that happened to be well written.
Yeah.
If guys had uteruses, they'd become uteruses. That's fantastic.
It's true.
Like you know how what was I just saying? How were we just talking about? Just my train of thought. It's terrible.
Venture Brothers.
Oh, okay. That show, like, it started as a really funny comedy that happened to just be written really well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of really smart jokes and things.
For sure.
Venture Brothers eventually became a show that, like, it just built on its own canon.
Yeah.
And then just started telling some stories that it happened to be. It then turned into a really well-written show that happened to be funny. Because it built on itself.
Yeah.
And this last season was definitely a really nice blend of the two. But I feel like going back and watching that whole show now is just a whole, like... I guess it's something that has to be done. I don't know.
That's good, though.
I'm going to be really sad when that show is over. because it's not over technically.
Oh,
Adult Swim is pretty much just like however long the show takes to make, do it.
Did it.
Yo, what if you got hit by that thing towards the end there?
I don't know. That's why I didn't want to risk it.
The David Bowie and Johnny Quest references drew me in. Stay for the writing. Yeah, the David Bowie references are fantastic.
The Johnny Quest references are spot on too. Like those early episodes are so good.
Oh yeah.
So
but
good.
that's the thing. Like it then builds on its own world. Like it does all of that to set you up.
Yeah.
And then the longer you're there, it's like, oh my god, like they're telling these really like fucking real stories with these ridiculous characters.
Here's a real
Oh god, there's a ghost train. Oh god, I can go back and forth.
Suplex the train. Is that a Pez? Was that a Pez?
I think so.
You know what's kind of terrible?
Pez?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not that good.
Like, kind of sucks. You know what's crazy, too? And not really, I mean, I don't know if crazy is the right word. But you know, like, when we grew up, it was very much just like, oh, man, candy, all the fucking sugar forever and all that jazz.
Oh, dude, candy was my jam.
Right?
And jam was also my jam.
Yeah, jam was pretty good.
Anything with sugar really was my jam.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't really, like, I shouldn't say blow my mind, but it really shows you, like, where we are, or at least, like, I guess the smartening up that we've done as people. Because, like, I'm working with people now that are, like, 10 years younger than me almost. They're like, nah, man, I'm not really into sweets. And I'm like, that's fucking great. Because my knee-jerk reaction is like, how the fuck do you not want a piece of cake?
Right.
Right? But you think about it, you're like, no. No, good on you.
Oh, I
Right?
died. Yeah. I mean, cake is good, though. But yes.
Oh, it's fucking delicious, but like, are you kidding me? Like, dude, I had like 2 Zeppelis earlier, and I still feel like I want to die.
Zeppelis are delicious.
Yeah, man, but I had them at like 10 hours ago, and I feel like shit now.
No, that's fair.
Literally just fried dough and some fucking sugar. That's it. It's not good for you.
It's definitely not good for you,
There's
but it is
no
good
redeeming qualities.
for you.
Oh,
For your soul, for the
it
soul.
definitely gives you mouth pleasure. Like,
Ooh, mouth pleasure.
you eat that and you're like, no, it's so fucking good.
You do that again.
No, so fucking good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, dang it. I should return to the center every time, right? Yeah. That's the strategy.
That's the strat, though.
Oh, God, what have I done? Oh, that's what I
you're
did.
good. You're good.
I'm fine.
You're good.
You see? I knew it.
You did it. I saw it. I believe in you.
Thanks.
Can I go all smartass on the sugar? Then go
Sure,
for it. Whatever you want.
absolutely.
Like, because it's really not good for you. Like, you know, we have like that big to-do with trans fat and saturated fats and things. Like, don't eat them, they're terrible for you. We'll keep eating these Oreos. It's not really what you want. Sugar causes a lot of fucking problems, man. The point I was gonna make is that there's that big deal about like, oh, you know, don't eat trans fats, don't eat saturated fats. It's like the worst fucking thing for you. Da, 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 da. They're only bad for you if you're also eating a high sugar diet. Otherwise, they're really good for you. The problem is that your body will it goes to burning sugar first,
Right.
and
Sugar,
then not the fat.
Whitey says sugar causes autism. So.
I saw. He might be right. I don't know, man. Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at the burning heart in the middle of that train?
You know what? I think
Why
you're
not
the
both?
burning heart in the middle of my train.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Man, why does this start you from the beginning? Like, fuck this boss, and it's 3 stages.
Dude, because look at the eyes have it. This game's
Yeah.
the most popular game of the year.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 wood pumpkin pez again. I fucking hate that goddamn jack-o'-lantern bitch.
Oh, dude, I love jack-o'-lanterns. They're the spookiest vegetable.
You know what? I didn't even consider... pumpkins vegetables until you just said that.
I don't know if they're actually a vegetable or not. The seeds are on the inside. Is that a fruit? I forget. What's the qualification for a fruit and vegetable?
I think seeds are on the inside.
For which one?
Because a tomato's technically a fruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomatoes a fruit.
So a pumpkin's a fruit, right?
I would assume so.
They're a gourd. Are you saying they're gorgeous, or is a gourd like slang like adorb? They're totes adorb.
You're totes adorbs.
Got him.
Oh, Matt just called you gorgeous.
Thanks. I am gorgeous. I'm filled with vitamins and minerals, and if you eat me, you'll be healthier.
Ah.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it. And by smoke it, I mean me. And by pipe, I mean pipe.
You know what I miss?
What? The
actual,
90s.
well, that too. But I was gonna say actual submarines walking around in formation with my little lobster friend.
Dude, I miss that as well.
I think this game needs more submarines and lobster friends.
Dude,
I think more games need tiny little spiny lobster friends.
I agree. Hey, got him. Knockout. I killed him.
I do like train murder.
Train murder.
Yeah, bro. So you know the Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins? It basically says your controlled are rather conditioned by your genes, and it's the proper level of analysis when it comes to natural selection. The genes are selected. It was advantageous back when our genes were selected to eat food that's high in sugar and fat, matter of survival. So our genes have been selected partly to enjoy what we consider junk food now. This is true for most vices. Why was it, why do we need to eat high sugar to survive? I feel like that's counterintuitive. Here's my question, though, because it is almost 11:30. You could smoke it, Mike, it would be the new meth. If you could smoke Mike, it would be the new meth if Walter went out of a job.
Hell yeah, dude. Spoilers, he was in Knock 'em in the Middle.
Oh man, you know that Breaking Bad just a prequel to Malcolm in the Middle.
No, I've never watched it.
I haven't either. It's actually
So is that true?
10,000% pure. No, I mean I've never seen Malcolm in the Middle.
I've never seen. Well, I've seen Knock 'em in the Middle. I've never seen Breaking Bad. Because I tend to not watch shows with that tell me what they are right off the bat.
I feel like you could have ended Breaking Bad within the first 4 to 5 episodes. And it would have left, you know, it asks a couple of questions then and leaves a bunch of plot threads hanging, but they don't actually matter.
Yeah, see? Haven't you seen Malcolm in the Middle? Yo, that's my favorite. Look at this guy. I love that guy.
He's adorable.
He's the captain of the sea, even the lightning bolt.
Oh, he's a giant lobster. He's a spiny lobster.
You see, this game heard you.
Yo! And I'm pretty sure he's got a submarine.
Oh, dude.
Let's fucking go.
This game heard you, man.
Charismad Taylor. I haven't seen it.
How could you?
Malcolm in the Middle is pretty good compared against most other sitcoms for the time. I don't know why I sang that. I'm sorry.
Dude, continue singing.
I don't know if I want to, though.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, it's late,
No
you
one
know?
says you're not allowed to sing.
I am saying it.
Oh, okay.
And,
I was going to say no one said I wasn't allowed. I just don't want to.
yeah.
Those angelfish are adorable.
I'm
So
fine.
how exactly is that pronounced, then?
Angelfish.
on hellfish.
I hate you.
Jay isn't wrong, though.
I mean, you could pronounce it that way.
Yeah. You hate Jay because he's right.
Oh no, there's no way I can sing that the guy from King Diamond.
Who's King Diamond?
He's a king of all the diamonds.
Dude, diamonds are forever.
Oh, it's like the word charisma.
Diamonds are also a girl's best friend.
So is it Charismad Taylor? Or Charismad Taylor?
Oh, dang, I had to shoot that. That's what I had to do. Oh,
Don't
God.
die. Don't die.
Oh, God.
Don't die with a backstroking lobster.
Okay, I'll try not. Ed, for you I won't.
Oh, thank you. You're on the Killian.
Where's this thing going?
Or
Oh, look,
Lily
they
on
fall.
Killian. Named after Dungeons and Dragons. The only
Oh, I have to
the
keep
only
hitting
metal
it.
harder than diamonds are Dragon Force. God, remember when Dragon Force was popular?
Absolutely not.
For like a cup of coffee?
Dude, I had a cup of coffee this morning,
Did you?
and I did not listen to Dragon Force.
Yo!
So I'm going to refute your point
That's fair.
with anecdotal evidence.
That's fair.
That holds up in the court of law.
I ever tell you about the time that I once hydroplaned off a 287 with Dragon Force playing in the background?
Wouldn't that be terrible if you died while listening to Dragon Force?
You know what was even funnier?
What?
It was it was like this like torrential downpour, and we crashed to Fury of the Storm.
Oh, no.
I can't make this shit up. You know what was even funnier?
What?
While we were crashing and I was dodging trees, because you know how some of the like the 287 exit ramps,
Yeah.
they have those little ditches.
Oh, Jesus.
As I'm dodging these trees to land essentially safely without hitting anything,
Yeah. Ideally, that's how you like to do things.
the guitar solo kicked in. I'm not kidding. This is a fucking thing that happened to me. I also almost hit a family of deer to Killswitch Engage's cover of Holy Diver.
Holy Diver!
See,
that's pretty
that I'm down with.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. I'll die to Holy Diver. But please, God, if Dragon Force is playing, just resuscitate me. At least until the song ends.
I don't care what you got to do. Make sure I don't die. I don't want to fly and be free.
Oh, God damn it. I keep taking hits. I'm just going to...
I agree with everything Matt just said about Killswitch.
No, that's the thing. That cover is just fantastic. I'm a big fan of that cover.
Yeah. I love that when everyone that never listened to a classic Metallica made Judas Priest album, the Dragon Force sounded like the Guilty Gear soundtrack.
Like Daisuke Ishiwatari?
What does Daisuke Ishiwatari have to do with anything?
He's the guy who created Guilty Gear.
Oh.
He did.
And he's also the musician for Guilty Gear.
Oh, that's cool.
He plays all the instruments and all the fighting games.
Does he really?
No.
Not for nothing, I never really understood.
Hey!
I don't know. There's been a handful of people that are like I've heard been like just really influenced by the soundtrack to Fist of the North Star,
Yeah.
which I didn't get. And then we played that Fist of the North Star fighting game the other night with Rich, and I kind of got it. The only problem was the people that were inspired by it weren't really playing the same kind of music as. They would use that guitar tone, but not play with the same kind of feeling.
Yeah.
So it really missed the boat.
Oh, man. And the thing about boats is, like, you can't swim after it. Maybe if you miss your bus, you could run, you know?
Right, yeah. You can, like, wave the guy down, like, hey! And he might see you. It's like he might stop.
Yeah.
You know?
If he doesn't see you, just get taller.
But there's a certain, like, energy to the that guy's guitar playing.
Which the covers are not translated.
Yeah, or not even the covers, just the guitar tone itself. Because it's like, if you're going to use that amateurish sound, but kind of, you know, play kind of, I can't even say messily, but, like, I don't know.
Orchestrated chaos.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's a certain aggression to that guitar tone that if like you're not using it right, it just it misses the point completely.
Okay, I can see it. Jump over him. Watch out by his lightning bolt. Yeah.
Like, I'm not a huge fan of like drop A tuning, but like I feel like Glassjaw used it really well.
Okay.
Like 2 of their EPs were all like this ridiculous drop A tuning, but they used it to just do like really weird experimental bullshit with it.
Right.
Anyone listen to the debate between Jordan Peterson and David Benatar on, what is that, anti-nationalism? I have not. I don't think I'm going to bother.
Is David Benatar related to Pat Benatar?
I actually read that originally as, did anybody listen to the debate between Jordan Peterson and Pat Benatar? I was going to ask if Jordan Peterson had been next to the walls of Harding.
I think so.
I don't think that's a Pat Benatar song.
Dude, it is now, because you made it a thing. If you believe it, you can achieve it. That's the famous Pat Benatar saying.
Is Pat Benatar the Love is Battlefield?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good song.
It is a great song. Thanks, Pat Benatar, for giving us music.
Pat Centaur was the 5th Beatle.
That is true.
And
still a better drummer than Ringo Starr.
Yeah. Is Ringo Starr the best drummer on the planet? He's not even the best. He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles.
It's true. Have you seen the Beatles?
I have.
Have you seen the insect, the Beatles?
I've also seen that.
Pretty great.
Do you remember that song "Hey Jude" that Jackie Chan wrote?
I do. I have seen that song.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Jackie Chan and Zac Efron are my favorite Beatles.
Oh yeah, dude! I forgot about Zac Efron.
How can you forget that? Oh, you know what? It's one of those things. I don't think Zac Efron's the best Beatle. I'm thinking that Zac Efron's abs might be the best Beatle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But it's definitely a toss-up between him and Jackie Chan. It's like Jackie Chan, Zac Efron's abs, and then I'm pretty sure George Harrison.
And then George Harrison's abs. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and then Paul McCartney and John Lennon.
Yeah. What are we listening? Just things we like?
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot what my coworker had said the other day. She said something to me, and my response, like, cause it was like, oh, you know, we gonna go do this thing, or she was like, oh fuck, what the hell was she saying?
Did she curse at you?
No, but she said something, and my knee-jerk reaction was like, oh yeah, and then like as soon as I get out of work, I'm gonna go buy a hat for my car.
What?
Hat for your car.
And then she looked at me kind of funny. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about things that don't matter. Like, she was like, oh, maybe you could call so-and-so to do whatever. I totally forget what she asked me. It's fucking ridiculous, though.
Look at these guys.
I thought it was funny. Dude, read about Pete Best and the best of the Beatles. Joey Fatone was the best Beatle. Ah!
Joey Fat One.
Yeah. I think history will prove Whitey right.
True story. Joey Fatone wrote Dark Side of the Moon for Led Zeppelin.
It's true.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, Whitey, if you know anything about music, you know that every song is either about or retroactively about Philip Phillips. That's just music.
That is music.
Now that's what I call music.
27.
Yeah. That's what I call music 2018.
What is your favorite? Now that's what I call music, Ed. Go.
Ooh. All right, I think 15's pretty good, but I'm kind of partial to 28. I know you just mentioned 27, but I feel like 28's got a lot of those songs, you know what I mean?
I do.
And just get your toes a tapping.
My favorite is 102.
Ooh.
Yeah, because that's when they actually started playing music. Victory! I did it.
So what do they do for the first?
Huh?
Well, what do they do for the first dozen?
It was mostly jungle sounds narrated by Werner Herzog.
Werner Herzog?
Yeah. Even though those were pretty good.
Oh man, speaking of, oh Jesus, have you ever heard? I forget the name of the album. There's a Mike Patton solo album.
Okay.
That was him just recording him making random sounds in his hotel room, and he put it out as an album.
Oh, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's like a 14. I want to say it's anywhere between like 12 and 22 tracks. Most of them are just him making random fucking noises, and there's a cover of "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot" somewhere in there. Like, it's Mike Patton just not giving a fuck at the height of him not giving a fuck. It's so good. Anti-nationalism is basically the notion that making babies is immoral because there is more suffering than happiness in the world. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why were they debating that?
Because anti-nationalists are fucking retards.
Every album up until 1999 was just a build to the height of music. Limp Bizkit's Follow the Leader. Did Mike Patton ever give a fuck to begin with? No, and that's why I fucking love him. Have you seen that guy? He looks like such a
Jesus.
dick.
I've seen him.
He is the living embodiment of just like, if being full of yourself had a physical like human manifestation, it'd be Mike Patton.
Right. Oh, Jesus.
And he's not wrong for being full of himself. Have you heard that guy?
It's pretty great.
That dude's got like a million octave range. Once was singing with the I believe it was like it was some like Italian opera.
Puccini.
No, I mean it was some like world-renowned like orchestra and like opera performance he was gonna go do.
Yeah.
Day of the performance, they didn't have microphones for him. They forgot them.
What?
He was just like, fuck it, I'll sing without him. Was able to project loud enough people heard him over the goddamn orchestra. With his like 16 million octave. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Mr. Bungle alone puts him in God's tier. Like, he's friends with some of the producers for, the fuck is that Jason Statham movie, Crank?
Yeah.
They were gonna do a second one, and they were just like, hey Mike, like, do you want to do the score for this movie? And he's like, I don't know, I got so many things to do. Like, I have this weird solo album I'm doing that I'm recording currently in my hotel room of me just making like monkey noises.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know about it. They're like, all right, so they gave him a copy of the movie. Like, think about it. He's watching this movie, and 15 minutes into it, he's already now creating the score for the second movie.
Yeah.
He plays this movie on repeat for like 13 hours, writes the whole fucking score. The next morning, he's like, here you go. And he's like, wait, what? This guy doesn't give a fuck.
That's incredible. Oh, God. I don't miss Billy French.
Have you ever seen his, somebody's interview? I think somebody's interviewing him at like Lollapalooza.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah. While they were interviewing him, they were just asking about music in general.
Yeah.
So he was just kind of going, and this was back in like actually this might have been like 2007, 2008. Because remember the Wolf, you remember Wolf Mother, right?
Wolf Mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them.
They did that song, Woman?
Yep, I remember them.
They're playing in the background, like they're playing live in the background. And Patton stops what he's talking about. Like you hear him, like, you see him now, like, he's actively listening to the song in the background, and he stops what he's like, I'm sorry, do you hear this? He's like, is this the fucking 70s? Like, he's like, if I wanted to listen to Zeppelin, I'll just go listen to Zeppelin. What the fuck is this shit? And he spends the rest of the interview just shitting on this band. I wasn't able to take Wolf Mother seriously ever again. Like,
After they were shit on.
this dude just shits on them, and I'm like,
so completely.
like, he's not wrong. Now I know that there's a place called Eureka. It is.
Eureka.
Wolf Mother was what Zeppelin should have been if Bono never died. There was another band that came out kind of not recently. I want to say it was sometime last year. They got like a big break.
Right.
They were a bunch of like 17 and 18-year-olds, and they sounded like a bunch of Zeppelin B-sides. Like, they sounded exactly like Led Zeppelin.
Interesting.
So people were going nuts for them for like a cup of coffee because they're like, oh my god, they sound exactly like Zeppelin. I'm like, yeah. Why is that good? It just makes me want to listen to Zeppelin.
I mean, it's good in that you want to listen to Zeppelin. I mean, there's nothing wrong with listening to Zeppelin.
Yeah, but I can't even remember the name of the band.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, God, I probably did.
you don't get invincibility frames for it?
I do, apparently. I didn't think I did.
I would have assumed you did.
There's a lot of things going on right now. I got him.
Got him.
Oh, he was controlling the cat the entire time.
And it looks like a dog controlling the cat.
That's the problem with rock. Most great bands become a tongue-in-cheek joke. I feel like The Darkness started as a tongue-in-cheek joke and then tried to become a real band.
Yeah.
No, and I totally get what you're saying, that like it's good for like later generations to hear that and what's still inspired. Like, I totally get that. But when you sound exactly like the band you're trying to, it's like saying that it's like hearing Gaslight Anthem and going, oh man, this song sounds the most Bruce Springsteen. They're just Bruce Springsteen.
But he's the boss of New Jersey.
You're right. If you live in New Jersey and you have a job and you want to raise,
You got to talk to Bruce Springsteen.
yeah.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone
Anyone
knows
that lives in Jersey knows
Yeah.
you got to talk to him.
Yeah. My favorite thing is when like, you're like, oh, you're from New Jersey? You must love Bon Jovi, right? My answer's no.
My answer is yes. Because I'm a cowboy. And on a steel horse, I ride.
Do you?
When it's dead or alive.
I like it.
So, you see, you like it too.
Oh, no. I like what you said. I don't.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
Saying.
Come on.
Are you trying to sell? Are you trying to tell me that this house is not for sale?
It is for sale. Jay sold it to Bon Jovi.
Oh.
Right, Jay?
Sure.
You
I'm
see?
like 1 or 2 people removed. Oh, yeah, I'm like 2 people removed from Bon Jovi.
Me
Or
too.
John Bon Jovi, I mean.
That's true. Because you're sitting there, and Jay's sitting over there, and Bon Jovi's right next to you off camera. It's 2 people.
How did you know?
Huh?
How did you know?
He doesn't want us to talk about him, but he's there the entire time. He's been there while we were streaming.
I feel like that's something we should have talked about earlier, but I feel like John Bon Jovi's kind of like Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's always blurry and out of focus.
I was gonna say he just wants to be left alone,
Oh.
but also that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's either you emulate the acts of the '70s or you go metal. Metal is the evolution, but it's gone so deep it's cutting. Yeah, and you know how I mentioned the band Issues before? They're technically considered a what's called a soulcore band. They have these like awful, just bullshit like breakdown riffs that kind of sound like nu metal from like the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
They're all played in either drop B or C, and they have like and they'll have 2 vocalists. One guy that just screams, and the other guy sings with R&B, like really soulful R&B vocals. And like it's fun, but it's not good. You know what I mean?
I can see that. But the thing is, if you enjoy listening to it, because good is such a subjective thing.
No, and I'm normally 100% with you on that.
Yeah.
But these kind of bands, like, you don't want to listen to more than one song because they all sound the same.
Okay, that's fair.
And you don't want to listen to any one song for too long because that's all you get. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm with you then.
20, 30 years ago, Foo Fighters would have been touring with Metallica. Nowadays, they're safe rock. You know what's crazy? The Foo Fighters still make music. Like, if you would have asked me in the late 90s,
Which band is going to outlive?
Oh, no. If you would have asked me in the mid to late 90s, would the Foo Fighters still be making music in 30 years? Or 20 years? I don't know if I would have. I don't know what my response would have been. But they're still making, like, quality music.
They really are.
I also love that after Dave Grohl played with Queens of the Stone Age on Songs of the Deaf, you start hearing that Josh Homme influence more and more in the
his
Foo
stuff?
Fighters. Yeah. And the Foo Fighters have just gotten weirder and weirder.
No, I'm digging it.
I really like Dave Grohl.
I really like, what is it?
I really like Dave
Them Crooked
Grohl.
Vultures?
I really like Them Crooked Vultures. I really like Queens of the Stone Age. I need to
good
listen to the new Queens of the Stone Age album.
I believe, I don't think I've heard it. Like, it's been out for a while, and I just have not sat down and listened to it.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard The Way You Used To. And that song's pretty cool. So there's a lot of slide guitar. Yeah, I really need to listen to it because I was a really, really big fan of Clockwork. I believe was the last one they came out with. 2013, 2012. That album was really good.
It is.
That one was mostly about Josh Homme being dead and revived, and then him dealing with the fallout of I died for a couple minutes.
It's crazy. Oh, God, wrong button. I'm getting tired. This boss is my kryptonite.
What about the argument?
Yeah, I remember last time you were stuck on this boss for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, what about the argument music is doomed to repeat itself or be condemned to lesser quality due to the incredibly high number of music created? And music is math and patterns that we are conditioned to like. Therefore, there's a limited amount of good music to be created. I do hear what that is. Meaning, like, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
I mean,
So, Eddie, did you ever find that DOL Nintendo GameCube for me?
No. And I meant to tell you that I don't think I had that connection.
Damn.
Because I was going to tell you when I got
God,
here last
another
week. The issue with that was I wasn't here last week. But not for nothing. There's a bunch of stuff I still need to go through. So if I find it, I will. I'll bring it over.
cool.
As a person who studies music, this is true. Music is bound to repeat itself someday because of how much music has been created and it's bound to be replicated.
That's true, but there's so many different permutations of notes and stuff. You can.
Well, what's crazy too is that they like. Okay, so you know how like we've figured, not really figured, but like we've assumed that we've known like everything about chess. Like we've got all the moves figured out. We've got everything like. There could be no more, like we have this game inside out, whatever.
Right. Well, we haven't, actually.
No, and that's the thing. Like, we've created AI now that it's, like, within an hour... we've created AI that within an hour of being, in existence, it's not only mastered the game with what we already have, but was creating new strategies that the human has, like, that we as humans have never seen before.
Yeah.
And I want to say that they've done that with music as well. That like they've come up with not so much like chords we've never heard, but just some weird progressions we've never heard. But I could just be exhausted and I'm just
Rambling.
Yeah.
I mean,
or I'm just misremembering things.
Music is math, and there's so much music, and there's like going back to classical music, like there's just so much of that. It's crazy.
Prog rock went full retard, and then came punk and brought it back to zero in a good way. I really like the mentality of punk. I don't necessarily like the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Oatmeal has a new card game.
Which one?
It's called You've Got Crabs.
Oh. Why did I get hurt there?
You know, like the first two Childish Gambino albums?
Absolutely.
He considers them punk albums just because he was like, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
And I'm like, I like that mentality.
Which is why I've said this, and I still believe this, that Death Grips is a punk band.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right.
But, and attitude, because they're like, fuck you, we'll do what we want.
They literally don't care.
They don't care. They don't even care that they don't sound like music. Which is why I'm saying they're classified as music, and they play some wacky ass shit.
Yeah.
It's not something you would hear.
You
can just make sounds.
You, and I'm pointing at you, but also Matt, this is in the chat. Actually, you know what? Everybody, honestly, anybody within the sound of my voice needs to check out. I believe Sparkmaster Tape is the guy's name. He is an anonymous rapper.
God damn it. Okay.
And when I say anonymous, nobody knows who he is. Like literally, like, or at least in like the general eye, nobody knows who he is. All of the music videos that he's done, it's all like fan submitted image, like just fan submitted imagery.
Yeah.
Of people wearing masks and things. And all of his and his vocals for every song are modulated. So like anytime that the guy behind this project shows up, like whatever he's doing,
yeah,
wearing a mask or something, like hiding his face, and all his vocals are modulated.
What's his name?
Sparkmaster Tape.
Sparkmaster Tape.
Tape, as in T-A-P-E. But let me double check to make sure that that's who that is, because it might be Spark Tape Master. Yep, Sparkmaster Tape.
God.
But I say that, and now there's like faces popping out. So maybe he's not as anonymous as I thought.
Mr. Invincible says it's Sparkmaster Tape. It's a good day for a swell battle. Fucking God.
Seriously, read Kurt's book. He tried to do punk and it got labeled as grunge. Which, yeah, not for nothing, that really dingy guitar tone. Or that like real messy, dingy guitar tone.
Yeah.
It's pretty punk. Because it's really just them not giving a shit. I mean, hell, Nirvana's arguably biggest hit, Smells Like Teen Spirit, was just them taking the piss out of More Than a Feeling.
That's incredible. Ah, God.
Quiet Riot's Come On Feel the Noise. They made the song intentionally bad because they wanted to get out of their contract.
Oh yeah. Come On Feel the Noise is a cover of an older like Quiet Riot's version of that song is a cover.
Right.
But they were contractually obligated to I don't remember if it was covered that song or if it was just like put out another album or two. But yes, they intentionally made that bad because they were like, we don't want it. Like, we want out of our contract.
Which is their most popular song ever.
Yeah, they were just like, God damn it. But also not exactly because, you know, money.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sparkmaster Tape is the pseudonym of an anonymous rapper.
She has that attack. I've never seen that before.
Good day for a well battle. And begin.
No, that's interesting. I watched the documentary where Twisted fucking Sister talks about how they sold out and stopped being a punk band and cash on the hair crazy. That's not a bad idea. Like, and that's the thing. People are like, oh my god, they sold out. I can't believe it. It's like, why are you mad at that?
They're making money.
Yeah.
It's like getting angry when people make money.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Oh, God.
Like, you've got the hardcore Metallica bands that were really sad that they don't sound like they do now. Because the last album they put out was something straight out of, you know, mid-'80s thrash.
Yeah.
But,
I am not good at avoiding this boss's stuff.
Here's a real high-class bout.
yeah, I mean,
Here goes.
I don't want to be like you're crazy for not selling out because I love the idea of people doing like art for the sake of art. Or I should say I love the idea of people doing something they love. Just out of love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe not art for the sake of art.
But there's this weird thought where if you're making money, you don't love it anymore.
And I don't agree with that because
Yeah.
why can't you? Because like why can't you still do the thing you love and make money?
Yeah.
Because isn't that the goal?
As a fan of the person, shouldn't you want them to succeed?
Right? I mean, they might not be putting out the same kind of music you like, but like, not everything's for everybody.
It's true. Why did I get hurt there? I don't understand.
And not every artist has to put out like that's the thing too. Not every artist has to, you know, put out the greatest album every album they put out. Like people were like, shit, what the hell's the name of the new Eminem album?
I forget.
Day for a well battle. It's on.
But every band is terrible when there's a cover where they have to take all the bandmates' heads and mesh them together. Having a Queen, having a Metallica.
Will get red hot. Here goes.
Load and Reload were solid albums. Not good Metallica albums. Yeah, they're fine. Like everybody shits on Load and Reload. They're fucking terrible. They have a handful of good songs. It's like I was just saying, not every band is gonna put out like the best album every time.
If you can, like, that's ridiculous. That's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of pressure.
Yeah, if you have a body of work that's just incredible all the way through, good on you.
Yeah, if you're trying to put out the best song ever, every single time, you're never going to put out a single song.
Yeah.
I hate this girl.
What band has perfect albums? Could I argue Tool? Could I argue Tool?
You can argue Tool. Yeah, dude.
I mean, I think every one of Tool's album is good for different reasons. I'd argue that Childish Gambino's got 3 albums out, and I'd argue they're all good.
No, I do like his albums a lot. I need to re-listen to Redbone though.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Awaken My Love.
That's
It's
what it is.
it's good, but it's not what I was expecting.
Oh, God
You know what I mean?
damn it. Yeah.
Like I expected more of the same that we got on those other two albums, and then I got a modern funk soul album straight out of the 70s
It's very strange.
with a guy that's not the best singer.
This match will get red.
That's why there's a lot of like electronic stuff taking his place for sure.
Yeah, and I really dig the album, but like it also wasn't what I wanted.
No, and that's fair. That's why I judged it unfairly as well, and I can admit that.
Yeah,
Because just because it doesn't meet what I'm expecting,
it doesn't
or
mean
it's
it's bad,
different
yeah.
than what I'm expecting, doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not what I wanted.
Because I have to go into that again. But that's like the same thing with Alter Bridge. Like their first album came out, I think like 2004,
Yeah.
something like that. And I had grabbed it and listened to like the first, like I listened to the I think the first single that was out. I was like, man, this just sounds like Creed with a different singer. This
Right.
fucking sucks.
Right.
And then didn't listen to it again. And then like 6 months to a year later, I still had the CD. I was looking for something new to listen to. So I threw it on one day and listened to it from beginning to end. I was like, oh wow, that single is the worst song on the album. Every other song is amazing. I'm an idiot. Holy shit, is this singer good?
Right.
And then their second album was arguably even better. Like
Good.
I'm a big fan of Alter Bridge, and there's like really no reason that band should be good.
Yeah.
But surprise, the band Creed is actually really like they're all really talented.
Yeah.
I was ruined by Awaken My Love. I started with that album, was expecting that. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Green Day started as a good pop punk band and became awesome alternative band, then a generic emo band. Eventually, it was a shit pop punk band. I've never really been a big Green Day fan. I've never been a big Green Day fan, and it didn't help that a lot of people I knew were like, American Idiot's the best album ever, and I'm like, have you heard anything else?
Yeah, I've never really been a big Green Day fan.
A bell is surely brewing.
The American Idiot's arguably the worst Green Day album.
I don't want to be an American idiot. Something.
My favorite song off American Idiot is the that song that was in Deadly Premonition.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite one. It goes like this: don't want to solve the murder or something. Dude driving the car and Willie's good. Look at my Green Day.
Hey, look, that guy's in a wheelchair and I'm talking to him.
He's a mysterious capitalist.
He really is. He's the most mysterious capitalist.
Oh, why'd I do that? That's dumb.
If Weezer never made a Red Album, the last album. Yeah. Which one was Red Album? Was that the one with like Island in the Sun and that Pork and Beans song?
I'll give you pork and beans, dude. Seriously. Take all the pork and beans I have. I'm giving them to you. Okay.
The guy laying down. Wait, is Jan on camera?
Where's
Oh, he
Jack?
kind of is. He's next to you.
I don't believe you. I died.
The one with the YouTube memes in it?
A great slam and then some. It's on.
Wait, does Weezer's newest album just make references to memes and things? Because that sounds terrible.
No, it sounds great. I'm gonna be the guy with the opposite opinion.
Because I thought Back to the Shack was a good song. I can't say a good song.
Back to the Shack, like the basketball one?
Yeah. Weezer did an entire tribute album to Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, how is that bad?
It's not. It's actually really great.
That sounds like the best album in the history of albums.
No, the album's really good, but the song's not too great.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, it's like the worst song in the album.
Ah.
But
I'm angry at
they
it.
do have another I don't know. Well, one of the highlights though. It's nothing but a breakdown for 15 minutes while River is just like, Kobe, how my ass tastes. It's pretty great. Like it's
They have
Really
an entire
experimental.
river based on that phrase about Kobe and ass tasting.
Well, I meant River Como or.
Oh, river. I thought, but I thought that was a.
guitar player's name.
I thought it was like a demand.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that's just a river in Egypt.
Real high-class bout. It's on.
He's the biggest river this side of the Mississippi.
You're right.
Thank you.
What is up with band's just trying to be EDM now?
A brawl is
I want to be EDM right now.
My favorite thing was Jonathan Davis was a couple years ago was talking about how Korn was the original dubstep band. How's it going?
Was he here? Oh, he said goodbye.
Oh, it was him saying, I didn't even realize he was.
Exit to map. Okay.
Yeah,
That is-
Jonathan
it's-
Davis
it's
was
time to
claiming.
stop.
Yeah. Jonathan Davis was claiming that Korn was the first ever and originator of dubstep, and then Jonathan Davis became a DJ for like a cup of coffee. And now that he's not touring with Korn, he does DJ things.
Oh.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he's not right in saying that Korn created dubstep.
Oopsie. What about that?
Korn created dubstep?
Because dubstep was created by a DJ in like the early 90s in England.
England? You mean jolly old
Yeah.
maritime England?
But if you look at dubstep at like just by definition, Follow Leader was shit. Dubstep was shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, if you look at what dubstep is by definition, which I believe is 140 BPM with I want to say like aggressive breakdowns or something like that.
So much reverberation, dude.
Yeah, there is a lot in common. So he's not wrong, but he's not right. You know what I mean?
He's not Edgar Wright,
No,
director of
he's-
Hot Fuzz and
he's-
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, he's also not Edgar Winter. Who wrote that song Frankenstein? Good song.
Did he write?
Free your mind.
Did he write
Isn't
the
that
original Frankenstein?
That's not it?
Did he write?
Isn't that
Mary
Alice
Shelley's
Cooper?
That's Alice
Frankenstein?
Cooper, yeah.
Who's Alice Cooper?
Alice Cooper plays Jesus in the remake of Jesus Christ Superstar, starring Alice Cooper and John Legend.
I thought that was Willem Dafoe.
Vince Fournier. That's who it is.
Oh, it's Vince Fournier. He was born. He was born in the Fournier.
Oh, is that like Psycho starring Vince Vaughn?
Yeah. Who is Dave and Buster's cousin?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, cool. Why does Dave and Buster have a cousin that's an animatronic rat?
Atlantis Morissette. Oh man, so does that if Atlantis Morissette is God, does that make does that make Aquaman Jesus?
Dude, I thought like Atlantis Morissette was a lost artist that sunk into the Atlantic Ocean. We can't find them again.
I'd watch that.
It's
I'd
like
watch
rain
that
on your
documentary.
wedding day, right?
Oh, that's like some good advice you just didn't take.
Does that make Steve Collier the devil?
Steve Collier? Who's
Or
that?
Dave Coulier?
Is that some kind of French monarchist?
I feel like that's like the cross-eyed bear that you gave me.
Or is he a French anarchist?
Ooh, is he anything? Is he anything like German expressionism?
Absolutely. I'm expressing myself in German. See
Ooh.
Kyle.
Oh, doesn't that mean for victory?
Yeah.
How's it going, Kit?
Kid is upset he walked into the room for this conversation.
I mean, I like this conversation. There's a lot of things like I don't know, man. I hope Atlantis is real,
It is.
and like I hope
Atlantis
Bigfoot.
is real.
Like I know he's not, but I hope Bigfoot's real too.
Bigfoot is the king of Atlantis.
I also
Yeah.
also kind of.
There's no proof that Bigfoot isn't real.
Yeah, but he's probably not real, dude. Like, come on.
He's just always out of focus.
Like, I'm totally down for whatever conspiracy theory, and like, it's fun to entertain him. But, dude, come on, dude.
what if he?
Come on, bro.
What if,
Bigfoot is best friends with the Loch Ness Monster. He's just looking for his 350.
dude, you've seen the documentary Harry and the Hendersons. You know he's real.
Didn't John? Wasn't John? Wasn't John Lithgow? In that
John
film?
Lithgow is a goddamn truth teller.
That's true. And he actually raises yetis on the side. Most people raise llamas and alpacas. John Lithgow raises yetis
John Lithgow is also an alien commander.
and Sasquatches. Yeah, and
You
he's
know,
an alien commander. As
Wasn't he
well.
also a serial killer on Dexter?
Huh? Yeah,
I
he
would
killed
sorta-
Dexter at
He
the
was
end of
Trinity.
the series.
I would totally watch a, John Lithgow Yeti Farmer, the documentary. I'd watch the shit out of that. Like, all right, can we
Yeah.
get that directed by the guy who did What We Do in the Shadows?
Watiti, Waika,
Yeah.
something.
Okay.
That guy's great.
Because I'd watch that. I'd watch the fuck out of that.
What, TT Clef John?
You know, we're getting, yo. I'll be gone in November, man.
I'll be gone.
You know What We Do in the Shadows is getting a sequel?
I know. I love the name, too.
I forget what it is, but...
It's werewolves.
Yeah, it is. yeah, it is. Because it's all about, Oh, it's all about the fucking werewolves, not swearwolves, bro.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, what the hell was the name of the friend?
Oh, it was such a normal name,
like Stan
Steve
or
Stan.
Greg?
It was like Steve or Stan. I think it was like an S name.
So good.
When I hear the name Stan, I now think of Stan Helsing.
Oh, Stan Helsing.
Was that any good?
No. No, it was not.
Wait.
It did not look good.
Wasn't that movie starring the guy that's or
From Shameless?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Lithgow.
Dude, I would totally watch John Lithgow as Van Helsing.
Yeah. Did you know that the Stan in the Eminem song is actually about John Lithgow?
Yo.
John Lithgow's a huge fan.
Of
And he-
Eminem?
Yeah, and he murdered his family for him or something. I forget what the song is about.
I'm pretty sure that song's about Dido.
Dido?
Or well, I'm pretty sure that song, I should say, is about John Lithgow trying to murder Dido.
Yeah,
in,
Dido. Yeah.
That episode of Dexter.
Oh, doesn't Dexter end with John Lithgow killing everyone?
No, it actually ends with Chris Benoit killing everybody. God damn it, Whitey.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, there's definitely. You know how earlier we were talking about how, like, you know, certain things you can only go so far, and then on like other stuff you're just like, God damn it, like why?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember that conversation.
Because you know we were talking about Subway and their former not mascot, spokesperson. And it's like
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, and I can't even like.
Oh yeah,
like,
no,
like,
fine. No,
yeah,
stop
yeah.
there. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's
like
good.
I said, it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
It's one of those things where Chris Benoit did's terrible,
Yeah.
but like, I kind of wish he didn't do any of that. Like,
I mean,
there
I'm
was-
sure
there was
there
a-
are several people
no,
very closely related to that
right,
wishes
no,
he didn't do any of that.
No, right. I mean, really, what I meant is that there's like conspiracy theories that like somebody framed him.
Dude, people are afraid of being sincere.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of a bummer. It's like, couldn't somebody have just like framed him and he's not a murderer and killed his family and
It's
all
just-
that jazz?
It's so easy. Just being 100% real. All these conspiracy theories that come out anytime anything. It's just so easy to think that the world isn't just filled with chaos, and that there's some big bad guy out there that if we just stop them, things will get better.
No, it's really true. I mean,
And that's the easy way out. It's
No,
so
and-
easy to look away from the truth and think there's this secret thing. If we get rid of it, life will be perfect.
yeah. Once we get rid of this thing, it's just gonna be great.
Exactly.
It's gonna be huge.
And it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all. I mean, at this point,
You have the Rock Band stuff, so I don't want the cases anymore.
I don't have the Rock Band stuff anymore.
Who has the Rock Band stuff?
I mean, I have Rock Band stuff, but I have all of those things. So handing me that's not gonna help me.
I thought you had the Rock Band stuff.
Why don't you want?
No,
that
I didn't
anymore?
bring it over in the move because we live above someone and I can't
So
can't
what-
play the drums.
So my question is, where is it?
So who has the Rock Band stuff?
I have no idea.
Are you sure Rich doesn't have it?
Rich might have it.
That sounds like a rich thing to do.
Rich definitely has Rock Band stuff.
I know Rich plays a
Yeah, I mean the point I was going to tell you was, or at least whatever you were just saying.
Yeah.
I was going to agree that it's very much like you can see that a lot with a lot that's happening now.
Yeah.
We got to stop that guy,
Yeah, it's
and it's
stupid.
like, man, just listen to Reggie Watts' song about apples.
Just listen to Reggie Watts.
Well,
What a
no,
great
no,
guy.
yeah,
I love Reggie Watts.
Reggie Watts did a song called "The Song About Apples,"
Yeah.
and it's him it's him starting about just relationships and things,
Yeah.
where like things kind of break down partway through, and he's just like, yeah, no, pretty much just like he's looking to date this girl, and he's like, you know, how dare you have any kind of relationship before me? Because like, you know, you shouldn't find happiness, but then like, now that you're with me, you know, like because we're in a relationship, I feel like, you know, I sort of own you, but I don't actually, because that's not cool. But also, like, how dare you have like had sex with anybody else before me?
Right. This sounds totally like your Reggie Watts song, by the way. I
Yeah,
can see him
and
just
then-
saying all this really quickly in
Yeah.
a verse.
Yeah.
Essentially.
That's
Yeah.
it's fantastic. But it then breaks down into him just being like, but we're all just people and we're all just improvising. Like,
Right.
we have nobody knows what the fuck they're doing.
It's the unfortunate truth.
Yeah. Which is kind of like, it's why I hate the box that we're in as a country, just in general. Go to school, get a job, do this. Why? None of it matters.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
None of it
20 years from
matters.
now, robots are gonna have majority of our jobs anyway.
But like, that's what I mean, though. Like, none of that matters. It's just bullshit we've created.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
Actually, what was it? There's the
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
that
You get
martial
some?
artist Jack Ma.
I thought you were gonna say Johnny Tybo. What's his name?
No, Jack Ma.
Tybo.
No, what is it? There was a press conference where Jack Ma was in front of
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
people.
Oh, I love
talking
Jean-Claude
about
Van
this type
Damme.
of stuff. He sat there and was like, well,
Billy
30
Blanks.
years from now, like, plenty of jobs are gonna be taken by robots.
I mean, plenty of jobs are already taken by robots.
But we should
really
go
see
ahead.
that being an issue.
Yeah,
Well,
because
he was saying that education reform should be based on doing things that are more art.
I actually knew it too. I was getting there because Johnny Tybo is what clicked that. I'm like, oh, it's
Billy
Billy
Blanks is Johnny Tybo.
Philosophy, like
Oh,
things
man.
that are not something that makes a person
Billy
learn.
Blanks.
That's what he was referring to. That's how he says education should change.
I mean,
I don't think automation is really going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue for old people. I get that.
automation.
Especially the stuff that they've spent their entire lives preparing for.
Billy Blanks played Guile in the Street Fighter movie. I'd watch that.
But for most
yeah.
people,
Let's make that
they'll
happen.
just find something else to get by on.
Yeah, there's gonna yeah, just because certain jobs are gonna be automated is not a bad thing because like there's gonna be other things.
And unemployment does not happen in a vacuum. If the majority of the populace doesn't have money, prices of everything goes down so that the majority of the populace can still spend money.
I feel like not a lot happens inside a vacuum anyway because you know like you're really just using that because like your floor's dirty and you don't really want to like pick up a lot of things and sweeping's time consuming. So like.
If you turn on a vacuum, a lot of stuff happens, actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot of suction.
Well, right. Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of there's a lot of suction, but not a lot of things happen. You know what I mean?
No, things do happen.
I also
If nothing happens when I turn on my vacuum, I'm getting a new vacuum.
or at least calling the vacuum repairman.
As waitresses at diners.
Speaking of old people working at diners, you know what was awesome?
Diners. Old people.
Both
Working.
of those things. I walked into Park Ave Diner one night and
I'm a fan.
I wanted a chocolate egg cream, so I ordered one.
Yeah.
But the waitress looked at me like I had like.
If you're not from New York, you don't know an egg cream.
Well, she's like, wait, you want what? And I'm like, a chocolate egg cream. She's like, you know what that is?
But if you're not from New York, you don't know what an egg cream is.
Also, if I'm
Because
not like
there's no cream in it.
right. I mean, it's really just ice cold milk.
Yeah.
It's
Soda
like half
water.
seltzer, half milk.
Yeah, and whatever syrup if you're choosing.
So
That's
like
cool.
chocolate egg cream will be chocolate.
Yeah.
Half chocolate milk, half seltzer.
Yeah, I think it might be a little different. I forget what the measurements are, but yeah, it's seltzer, water, and
Seltzer, water, delicious.
I'm sorry, it's seltzer,
Milk,
milk,
seltzer,
and
chocolate,
yeah.
I am done. I'm gonna go to bed.
My point is that I walked in, ordered one. It took them a little longer to bring it to me, but I was just like, oh, like what do I owe you? Because the amount wasn't on the menu.
Yeah.
And she's like, I haven't made one of these. In
Egg cream is on the menu.
No, it is, but the price wasn't at the time.
Oh.
But the waitress that was speaking with me, she was just like, you know what? I haven't made one of these in 15 years. It's on the house.
Oh wow.
I was like, yo, these things are fucking delicious.
My father orders. That's the only thing he orders from the diner, and he goes to the diner like twice a week. So
These things are good.
yeah,
They're like.
I hate seltzer though, so I'm not a fan.
It's just there for soda water, man. It's just there to be bubbly. It's good times. I
Bubbly's
like it.
good.
I need to go to sleep. I'm fucking tired.
Me too. We're gonna be back here Saturday anyways.
Yes, sir.
I'll also be back here tomorrow.
That's true.
Also that.
Well,
I will not be here tomorrow,
you're not gonna be
so
here
I'm
tomorrow?
gonna start the stream and then leave.
Where are you going?
I've got an umpire meeting to go to.
Oh,
I'm not gonna be here the earlier part.
I'm You got to do a release for what, man?
got a release. Well, I'm gonna head out.
I think he needs to take a shit.
I mean, but we might be here Monday instead of Wednesday.
Cool.
Have a good night, everybody. We're really tired.
I'm not.